Baby Blues. What's going down, man?
Yes, sir.
We are super mother fluffing live one more again. We got 3 people with us in the building.
We're live.
He just comes out
live.
saying live. Check, by the way. There we go, man. Volumes is up. Motherfuckers is in here. What's going down, everybody? How's everybody doing out in there?
In
Fame Radio Land.
Everybody is
say
here.
Like that. Radio. Fame Radio Land.
April the 10th, we are live.
Is it the 10th already?
It's the 10th
Yeah.
already. We are
Gosh,
1/3
darn it.
through April.
Damn, bro.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, man. Let's turn on this motherfucking screen, man. Let's turn on this goddamn screen. Flip. What up, Flip? Smiley. Yo, it's right there on the screen, my G. I just turned it on. FameRadiopodcast at gmail.com will get you in the motherfucking list and get you popping, get you going. What are we gonna start out with? What's been going on with everybody out there with this whole fucking quarantine, man? How are people holding up? How the fuck, you know what you should do? You can monitor the chat right on the phone with, cause I have it on the screen.
You know, I could do that.
How everybody's doing with the whole, staying home, man. Hopefully everybody's fucking, yeah, just shut your volume off, you fuck.
Obviously, yeah, I wasn't.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. This thing doesn't want to fucking load. Look at this. Facebook's being super stupid.
Yo,
Stupid
right away,
dupid.
people already.
They're already in, man. It's
They're
what
already
we're
like,
here.
yo,
We're
what's
back.
good?
We're
How do we
back and
submit
popping.
music?
We're back and popping, man. We are back. I got some music. Who I got here? I got Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Watch. I got Flowmaster. Making Santa.
Jamaican me happy with
Yeah,
that
this
name.
might be Jamaican me happy. Let's go, motherfuckers. Let's get it.
You done tell them already now, papi. The numbers don't lie. Ready? You know, so much presenting the episode yes I died. And when you look it tight, they give me kind of appetite. Ready now? Get the girl them. So me eat and chill out sugar cane. And sinking at the throat and it turn up in a brain. Beat up and look me the jar them spin. So no hype up herself if you know see a lame. She love the pain when me turn on me green. That's me job me rise and me energy no chain. Break me a work, me no come fi play a game. So me walk like a Tarzan, turn her in a chain. Hey flow master, Jamaican Sanda. Me no Easter bunny but me a energizer. You hot like fire and a damn window. Make you come 2 times in a romance ya. Flow master, Jamaican Sanda. Me no Easter bunny but me a energizer. So you hot like fire and a damn window. Make you come 2 times in a romance ya. So she love cool breeze but she hate hurricane. Snowing at the house but none but the main. So she want cut it off and put it in a frame. I must migrate now she damn insane. Charmaine explain to me she can't deal. So the beast in her eyes so she can't contain. Break me a work and me love campaign. Make you pop like back of champagne. Ready? Hey flow master, Jamaican Sanda. Me no Easter bunny but me a energizer. You hot like fire and a damn window. Make you come 2 times in a romance ya. Flow master, Jamaican Sanda. Me no Easter bunny but me a energizer. So you hot like fire and a damn window. Make you come 2 times in a romance ya. So me thing sweet and she love sugar cane. And sinking at the throat and it turn up in a brain. Beat up and look give me the jar them sprain. So no hype up herself even know say you lame. She love the pain when me turn on me green. That's me job me rise and me energy no drain. Break me a work, me no come fi play a game. So me walk like a Tarzan, turn her in a chain. Hey flow master, Jamaican Sanda. Me no Easter bunny but me a energizer. You hot like fire and a damn window. Make you come 2 times in a romance ya. Flow master, Jamaican Sanda. Me no Easter bunny but me a energizer. So you hot like fire and a damn window. Make you come 2 times in a romance ya. Ready? You know it's from us presenting the episode yes I died. 2020 vision. When I saw me I say, whatever my daughter AI, I'm out.
He's out, man.
Yeah.
He's fucking out, man.
Nice vibe,
I
man.
thought that shit was super duper dope,
Flow
man.
Master, Jamaican Santa. Listen, man.
I love Jamaican songs, man.
So, like,
I love
that shit was
Jamaican
tight,
music.
man. That shit was tight.
like my background in music, like anybody who knows me knows, like I like that whole Jamaican alt rock
it's
mix.
good shit.
Now that right there,
I can't fucking post this.
that beat was amazing.
Yeah.
The vocals were a little raw.
Little bit.
Yeah, a little raw.
I think the mix of the
opinion.
vocals could have been a little bit better.
Now you take that into consideration, still fire, still straight fire.
Super fire, bro. What I want to make sure that these songs coming through at the right time, because I don't. It's like picking up a weird time. That's not the time right there, but it's coming through. Yeah,
We're on Pacific Mountain Time, 2 different time zones.
Fuck it.
Even though we're in Eastern
Standard.
Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, this doesn't even have a song connect. Oh yeah, here, right here. I got what is it? Zaya Williams. Zaya Williams.
Yeah.
You alright?
You alright?
You good, man? You good? What are you giving that song, bro?
I give it a hashtag L, man.
Hashtag motherfucking ill.
You know what I'm saying? This shit was
definitely
tight, man.
giving that shit a hashtag Ill.
I'm saying I wouldn't mind hearing that in a party or two.
Kicking the song or kicking the fucking show off with some Jamaican shit is super dope to me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I always like this shit, man. You know.
Zaya Williams, Full of Yourself.
I'm gonna give that a 6.8 out of 10.
Wow.
That's a good score, though.
I'm giving it more than that.
That's
man.
a good score.
I'm giving that.
I'm going harsh scoring.
I'm giving
here.
that a 7.9.
Whoo!
I thought it was
now,
dope.
don't forget, like, you can't go higher than a 10. Like, if you're gonna go hashtag
I just
ill,
said 7.8.
that's high for that song.
I thought it was dope.
All right.
Well, I thought it was dope.
It was good. I like this one though.
Fuck off.
Already.
Yeah, hey, yeah. You just so full of yourself. You make a fool of yourself just to prove your point. Ooh, hey, yeah, hey. You just so full of yourself. You gon' probably shoot yourself in your foot one day. I just wanna catch a vibe, 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 catch a vibe. Ooh, yeah. Catch a vibe, catch a vibe, catch a vibe, catch a vibe. Lie to kick it, the vibe is just different these days. I ain't been making excuses for these ways. I see I'm stuck in a cycle. It's life code, it's embedded, it's like cold. My flow's so ill, I ain't spitting the light code. I'm ice skating, it's Olympic cause mine gold. My fist raised, it's early on, since early on, like 6th grade. I've been focused on what I'm focused on. Losing my brain cell, but my dope is strong, so it's a sacrifice. I know if I wanna level up, I gotta sacrifice. I know if I want my sight to soar, I got some dues to pay. I just hope I blow before doomsday, for real. You just so full of yourself. You make a fool of yourself just to prove your point. Ooh, hey, yeah, hey. You just so full of yourself. You gon' probably shoot yourself in your foot one day. Hey, yeah. So look, when I was young, my uncle said nigga shine. I had the Beyonce poster, it was my shrine. I manifested the things that's in my mind, then woke up the next morning on the grind. It was meant to be, I guess. I had to jump off the porch. Fast forward, I just looked up, what's the price of a Porsche? Of course, they didn't think I would torch. Of course, and now that nigga is that nigga. I had dreams of getting bigger. I just wanna catch a vibe, 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 catch a vibe.
That shit
produced
was
by
super
DJ.
fire,
what was that? DJ fucking Skippy.
I don't know if it's right. Yeah, DJ Chrissy Chris.
Yeah.
Well, DJ Chrissy Chris is the handle for the socials, the socials. I thought it was fucking dope, man. I like the vibe of his voice, man. He kind of gave me like a kind of like a Kendrick kind of feel, like the tone of his voice. Not really flow wise, you know what I'm saying? Because fucking Kendrick is like somewhere else.
Yeah.
But that shit was dope, man. The mix was pretty dope to me, dude. The vocals were good. You guys kept the vibe going the whole time. Hashtag motherfucking ill, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that
Definitely
shit.
get at a hashtag ill, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to, people actually wanting to listen to it, people, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is like, positive rap or positive music doesn't resonate as much as it should. So like
absolutely.
with shit like
I'm
that,
with you on that, man.
he's like that. Those like that's like there's like certain type of artists, right? That you kind of can bypass certain things, and with that kind of helps you tap into whatever market that you feel fit. And with that right there, it's a cool market. You know what I'm saying? To the point where like you can like it's not like fan crazy. Like people are not gonna be outside of record labels demanding that you drop albums and shit. But at the same time, those are still the type of fans that will come to your show.
Definitely.
So like, you know what I'm saying, and the people who will come to his show, like the type of interest that he garners, nobody's gonna be really wanting to fight. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm out there chilling, smoking weed, doing whatever.
Shit does. Hey, somebody do a test real quick and listen to. I'll do it real quick. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that we weren't fucking chipmunking out again.
I know. Shit was
Smart.
crazy.
Yesterday, the last show we did, fucking for some reason, halfway through the show, the audio chipmunked.
No.
Yeah, it
Out of
did.
nowhere.
Yeah.
And we sounded like fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks for like the rest
Somebody
of the show.
brung that shit up too. I thought
I
they was trying
know,
to cap.
and I was
I'm
like,
who
what
the
are they
fuck
talking
fuck
about?
Out of here, nigga. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? Don't get down like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, big
Squirrels
ups to
is almost
everybody in the
rats.
motherfucking chat, man. There's people coming through and saying what's up. Joker is listening on YouTube.
Yo, what's poppin', G's?
What's up, man?
You
Who
know?
else we got? We got Drell. What's good? Yo, so the poppin' ski. What's
I haven't
poppin',
seen that
man?
nigga in a
J. Dot
minute.
Right. What's up, man? Yeah. Rich was going down,
What's
dog.
poppin', Rich? You know what I'm talking about?
Yo, these motherfuckers are back at it. We had a little hiatus, but we okay, man. We're here breathing. We want to make sure.
Nobody's got that COVID.
Nah, we want to
Shit, I
make sure
could
that
have it.
everybody's doing okay.
I feel like we already had the COVID. It's already been done and
I've been
gone.
had that shit, man. I've been
We had it in fucking November.
I had that
Facts.
shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
had that shit in January, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I know exactly the day I
I'm
had
sure
it.
motherfuckers did.
I'm
I don't
done.
know. I can't even remember the last time I even got sick with the. I don't even know if I even had the flu, to be honest
That's
with
good,
you. Like,
bro.
Damn,
you know
yeah,
what
no,
I'm saying?
that's
shit.
good.
Yeah,
Two,
that's good
I was
shit.
gonna say Tupac's. Chicken pox.
Tupacs.
Never had that. Like, yeah,
That's
man.
my rap name, Tupac's.
So it's like I don't know. I'm just like kind of like a healthy dude, man. The only thing is like dental is always. I've always had cavities and shit.
Yeah. Well, that's because fucking what they put in our food.
Yeah, it's also me though too, eating it. So
No, I know. I mean, what
Crack-
are you gonna do?
crack-
It tastes good.
Black don't crack.
Yeah.
It
He's
doesn't.
gonna,
Yeah.
this kid's gonna
Oh.
look 20 when he's fucking 109.
For real.
that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole thing, man.
Meanwhile, me on the side of him is gonna look like a fucking melted marshmallow. I'm just gonna be all decrepit on the side of him.
Who you telling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, my man's back with another track sent into the motherfucking Fame Radio motherfucking email. I got my man Zello Black Dead
Zello
Love.
Black. I like his name.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
I would just with a name.
Yeah. Yes, let's go. Send your tracks.
Let's go.
Hey.
I feel like I'm flying. Sad nights, lonely nights, I feel like I'm dying. Sad nights, lonely nights, tell me if I die tonight, would you show your love for me? Tell me if I die tonight, would you still show love? Would you still show love? Would you still show love? All this dead love, yeah. Spotlight, moonlight, pussy, get your mood right, nigga. My life is more like do or die, stacking up the cash, little something like Fortnite. Got right, fuck, I think I'm shining too bright. Popping these pills, got me thinking about suicide, nigga. My life, they want me crucified. If I die, would you show me love? If I die, would you look up above? If I die, would you look up above? I'm fighting demons through the night. Have you ever heard a demon cry? Oh, I need help inside, cause I feel like I'm flying. Sad nights, lonely nights, I feel like I'm dying. Sad nights, lonely nights, tell me if I die tonight, would you show your love for me? If I die tonight, would you show your love? Whoa, whoa, would you
fan of that song. I wish the sound of the entire track was a little more compressed. I wish it was a little tighter. I felt like there was a lot of transients in there.
A little out of control at some points.
Yeah, some points. I wish it was a little more contained. But for what it is, the track was fucking dope, man. It was definitely my type of vibe. You know, it's crazy. It's hard to do that type of music, man. And he has the voice that fits in with today's shit.
Very radio friendly.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, I wouldn't really necessarily say radio friendly. Like a lot of you, like when you say radio friendly, you kind of don't.
Oh, that shit is. Absolutely
I wouldn't really
is,
say.
Man.
I mean, I'm not saying this. You won't go on the radio, but that type of song really wouldn't have justice. That's the type of song that you go on YouTube and it has, 250 million views. Like that's type. Like the radio nowadays, you gotta understand
YouTube
the
radio.
Yeah, you go on radio. Radio is not how like you know what I'm saying. Like we say commercial music, that right there gives a different vibe than what if you look at like the hip hop radios nowadays. It just wouldn't do it just like it would definitely get airplay, but that's not the main place where you would really try to hear that. That's the type of shit you want to hear.
Like the XXX Moonlight type.
Yeah, well, he
vibe.
Did that. That's the thing. You can see that he even took a bar from his
no doubt,
and
definitely.
flipped it into his own shit. So
I thought it was
you know what I'm saying with that shit is like it's always reaching a certain audience. You have like more people nowadays who are more privy to what I'm saying different type of feelings that people may have that go through things. So it'll definitely resonate with that type of crowd, and that type of crowd is kind of. It's wishy-washy when it comes down to it because like they do follow you, but as far as like actually being able to spend money with you, it's kind of like you know what I'm saying, it's hit or miss with that type of crowd, but they do support as far as streaming wise. So you know what I'm saying, but I definitely get at a hashtag double L. I fucked with it.
Yeah, double L, that's my shit, man. I like finding shit like that. And a lot of his shit is starting to sound like that, and I purposely look for music like that sometimes, man. I like that vibe. And it's hard to find, and he's actually doing it. He's killing it, man. Yo, big ups to everybody sending music. We getting to him. Big ups to everybody in the chat just chilling. Big ups to everybody fucking with us. Big ups to everybody fucking liking. If you haven't liked the show, man. If you haven't subscribed to the motherfucking YouTube. You can find us on there, and on the Facebooks.
Mm-hmm.
The Facebooks.
The
Facebooks.
They're gonna find me on the Spacebook.
Hold on, what do we got?
Big
Face Slaughter. MK. Let's roll.
Yeah. CBF shit. Everywhere, no way, nigga. Big Face Slaughter.
Now what you worried for? Yeah, I keep a blade. I'm the ace of spades. I'ma keep bleeding. Blow bloody smoke for days. Bitch, I am enraged. Bitch, I am enraged. Blow bloody smoke for days. Now what you worried for? Yeah, I keep a blade. I'm the ace of spades. I'ma keep bleeding. Blow bloody smoke for days. Bitch, I am enraged. Bitch, I am enraged. Blow bloody smoke for days. Bitch, I'm impatient, I need big face. Slaughter the beat before saying my grace. Pink rock God can't take my place. Give me a gram, I take that to the face. Chasing that bag, yeah, I'm running the race. All of my songs, yeah, we stripping the plate. That boy, I up, holla to the face. Blow the AR like a spray at mace. Bitch, I'm the candy man. Ooh, got my late rapper Shazams. She call me Sam, my yam. Cause I keep green head to ham. Can't love no bop, bitch. Cause I'm chasing me a bag. And fuck, bitch. I'ma get it how I can. Now what you worried for? Yeah, now I am enraged. Pink rock drip to insane. That code's on my brain. My diamonds wet like sand. Bitch, my drip, that's Johnny Cage. Bitch, my blade, I call her Sonya. Bitch, but you can meet them hollow tips. Now what you worried for? Yeah, I keep a blade. I'm the ace of spades. I'ma keep bleeding. Blow bloody smoke for days. Bitch, I am enraged. Bitch, I am enraged. Blow bloody smoke for days. Now what you worried for? Yeah, I keep a blade. I'm the ace of spades. I'ma keep bleeding. Blow bloody smoke for days. Bitch, I am enraged. Bitch, I am enraged. Blow bloody smoke for days.
that shit was too loud, man.
Yeah, my ears hurt after that. And I'm not
Yeah.
even saying because it was bad, because
No,
it wasn't bad. It was just loud.
Loud and distorted. So the mix,
Yeah.
I think the mix portion of it, you need to take down the beat, because the vocals sounded good.
Yeah.
The vocals weren't distorted, and the vocals were good. I just think it was the fuck.
Took the vocals.
Yeah, which smashed up the whole fucking song. So you gotta
Yeah.
watch out when you're pushing a limiter on the track, man. Because when you're pushing a limiter on the track, it's gonna make your song sound crunchy as fuck, man. So we gotta be careful with that, bro. But I'm gonna give it hashtag ill. It had like a
Yeah.
pump vibe. Like, I feel like that should be good for people like that want to go do something productive type shit. Go to the gym or maybe something like that, I think. But I'll give you a motherfucking hashtag ill, man.
I'm gonna get at a hashtag kill, man.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? The vibe in itself was cool. I mean,
You don't kill much.
nah, it's just, I look at things from a marketing standpoint, man, and I'm not saying that he can't sell that. I'm pretty sure you can. But as far as like from a longevity is concerned, I don't really see it. Like, you gotta have an image when you come out and you're talking about actually, like, with that, I don't see him. That don't push the needle for me. So it's like, and it's a good track. But like when I'm hearing tracks like that, that's like go against the norm, you kind of have to have that voice or that flow or that sound that kind of makes people like who don't really necessarily listen to that type or that style of music. You got to bring me into that, and that's not gonna bring people, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood, like, you know what I'm saying, and that may not be your overall goal. But as an artist, you know what I'm saying, you got to be able to appease to a certain crowd. So if your whole crowd, if the crowd in itself that you're looking for is like an alternative rock type of thing, that's pretty cool. You could definitely get that crowd. They will kind of like, since that's not their style of music, you're gonna have the punk rock or like the type of that crowd. You're gonna have to switch it up and kind of go, because that was a little bit too rappy to have a whole album like that for that crowd of people.
Exactly, yeah.
They're not gonna
You
like
can't have
that.
a whole album
You see what I'm
like
saying? They're not
that.
gonna like that.
I'm with you on
You know
that.
what I mean?
I'm
So
with you.
if
Yeah,
he
no,
wanted
they
to do
can't
that,
be
he'd
all
have
over
to have a hip hop crowd, and the punk rock crowd would have to be a secondary crowd. You see what I'm saying? So that way, if they end up coming, then that's cool. If they end up coming to the shows, buying the merchandise, that's cool. But you gotta go with what works.
How's the stream running on your device? It's running like shit on mine.
Yeah,
too. Something's up with my internet.
a little
today,
choppy.
man. Yeah, it's like fucking. I don't get it, man. I keep getting. Even my phone is running super fucking weird. The fucking I keep getting notifications on the app.
In
that-
here, my T-Mobile service, I'm gonna drop them right now. T-Mobile, fucking John Ledger, if you're hearing this, fucking improve the service in this area. I'm at like 1 bar, so it's
it's lately. It's because my shit.
That's what you
isn't-
give having a T-Mobile. You
My
know what I'm
shit
saying?
isn't
You know what I
bad.
mean?
Yo, T-Mobile's where it's at. Just
Yeah, right.
in
My
this
shit ain't-
building.
my
Not
shit
much.
usually isn't
my shit is
bad.
good. I got
don't
boost.
get
So my
it,
shit's
man.
been running A1. Y'all had problems
That's
and all this
because
extra
now,
shit.
well, now
Even this is like I'm saying the program
Yeah.
itself. Look, we getting all these fucking dropped shit.
But we always get that shit
Comcast,
though. We
T-Mobile.
legit
but
always get
not
frame
this
drops.
Much, Not
Yeah.
this much. This is every fucking 2 minutes. So 2022, 18, 10, 5, 2 minutes ago. It's fucking through the whole show. It's pissing me off. That shit is pissing me off.
It's PSing you off.
Pissing me off. But we got a motherfucking skip in the motherfucking building, man. Make sure I'm on the right one. Yeah, this is it. They don't know. J. Right. Do not know now. Wow, why am I reading it like I'm fucking...
I don't know. Like it's 6.
Yo, for real.
Do not know. Are you sounding shit out? How do you not know?
Featuring Jake YTH.
Chain music.
Let's give it a go. Go. Tell me when the...
Ooh, I like it. Soft, bringing it in soft.
Literally, just this shit just came on.
That's good. That's
Bringing
good.
it in
Within
soft.
the first 2 seconds. That's
That's
good
what I
music,
want.
man. That's good.
It's just, now it's like, with things like that, you gotta keep it going. The expectation.
Let's see.
Every time that you leave, you take a piece of me. You stole my heart and give it back. Where's your decency? You told me you love me. Do you believe in me? I do not know now. I do not know. Every time that you leave, you take a piece of me. You stole my heart and give it back. Where's your decency? You told me you love me. Do you believe in me? I do not know now. I do not know. 1 minute you tell me you love me, then the next minute it's fuck me. 1 minute you lucky, you touch me, you fucking disgusting. I hate you, you ugly. life. You breaking my heart, now I'm cold as the ice. I am a goal in the mic. Eyes full of tears, so I soaked them in rice. I cannot cope with the fights. Remember the days with coke in the ice. I was so broken the flights, a hope and a dream. I'm hoping I'm right. Ain't no doubt I won't do it. No more doubt in my music. I put my soul in this music. Don't fucking abuse it. I'm twisting and turning like Rubik's. Every time that you leave, you take a piece of me. You stole my heart and give it back. Where's your decency? You told me you love me. Do you believe in me? I do not know now. I do not know. Every time that you leave, you take a piece of me. You stole my heart and give it back. Where's your decency? You told me you love me. Do you believe in me? I do not know now. I do not know.
Yeah, I do not know now. I can't seem to slow down. Feel like I'm being choked out. Yeah, at my worst, never broke down. Was stuck in the cold now. Every bag getting sold out. Yeah, you wasn't there when I needed you. You forgot how I treated you. Why it's so hard to agree with you. My heart had been bleeding new. Drunk and driving these vehicles. Wait so long for a piece of you. So long for a piece of you.
Every time that you leave, you take a piece of me. You stole my heart and give it back. Where's your decency? You told me you love me. Do you believe in me? I do not know now. I do not know. Every time that you leave, you take a piece of me. You stole my heart and give it back. Where's your decency? You told me you love me. Do you believe in me? I do not know now.
Right, Do Not Know featuring JYTH. That shit was dope, man. What I am gonna say about it, man, is I thought like the mix was halfway decent, man. I like the way the hook sounded better than the verses mix wise. Like the vocals for the hook were up front, and then I felt like once the verses came in, they were like a little lower and a little bit to the back. I think if you fix that a little bit, I think the song will be fire. Not saying it's bad. I'm just saying the fucking vocals are important, man. So I would come in and I would fucking maybe some compression, do a little bit hotter on the compression on the verse, because the compression on the hook sounded good, man. But I'm still gonna go ahead and give you a hashtag, yo, man. I thought it was dope, man. Different vibe. It was dope.
Is this shit on, bro?
Probably.
Man, shut that shit off.
Yeah.
Shut that goddamn shit off.
There it is.
Alright. So yeah, man. I mean, here's the thing, right? I mean, I did like the song, right? You know what I'm saying? The song in itself, like, it had meaning, it had substance. Only thing is, it's like, I feel like with that type of artist, there has, like, I'm not really sure who that artist is. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's because I haven't really listened to a lot of your music, but a lot of the times, like, I would definitely say that type of song right then and there is a good song, but it's kind of in between of like hip hop. Then you have like some soft rock in there. Then you kind of have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and believe me,
this is my first album.
Believe me, like
vibe.
that's a good vibe. But when you talk about from a marketing standpoint, it's one of those things where it leaves you in a conundrum. because like I said, that's the type of track that is more on the lines of bringing in more so the punk rock, the soft rock type of crowd. And if you don't have that type, like if you wanted to do this to kind of tap in, like if like the hip hop like the scene is like your secondary base, then I'm all for a track like this because it's one of those things that can kind of bridge the gap. However, if he's an artist that doesn't really know exactly where his niche is, it could become a problem because now it's like, you know, as far as from like a publicity standpoint, you don't like the audience may not know exactly who that artist is. Who are you trying to cater to? Because we know you can't cater to everybody. But I'll give it a hashtag ill. I did like it. I just feel like from a marketing standpoint, he needs to be more definitive. As far as, you know, I need to hear more music from him. But that track definitely made me want to hear more. But if I do hear, like, you know, if the whole album kind of sounds like that, it's like it may hinder sales, is what I'm saying. So, you know, certain companies, certain marketing companies may be turned off from that because the market is not definitively clear.
I'm gonna give that a hashtag in between for exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
You know, the way I look at it is like that's like a solid substance song for like a 7th track in the album.
7th, you nailed it right to the track number.
7th.
It's
not, you know, it's not something I'm gonna listen to right away. It's not something I want to end the album with. It's all right.
It's like an album filler, and the thing is,
it's filler.
But the thing is like you gotta have a project. See, your project has to be around something. When you're talking about making music, everybody talks about getting the music done, which is, you know, you gotta have product. But at the same time, you gotta know who the fuck you selling it to. You can't just be out here just making music just to make music. If that's what your goal is, then fine, more power to you. But when you get shit from like people like us, we thinking that everybody is on the same accord. Everybody wants to get heard. Everybody wants to have that certain type of notoriety. Everybody wants to have a definitive fan base. You see what I'm saying? So like, I just want to help him help himself, you know, kind of, you know, define that role and where you want to be as an artist, because like, you know, that shit is big. You can't have an artist talking about he wants to sell and he doesn't know who he wants to sell to, because like I said, in marketing you can't cater to everybody. There is no product that caters to absolutely everybody.
Now, if all of his music sounds that way, like,
bro, there's a problem.
I'm not gonna say it's a problem because I feel like, because look at Lil Wayne and Blink-182.
Yeah, but
these motherfuckers went on tour and they took two completely different types of music and they found a way to collab them.
Yeah, but they don't. I'm not privy to if they have an album together or whatever. Because going on tour is different.
No,
I can easily
two
go
different types of music that you can find a common ground
going on tour is different. I think
now
it is.
You're bringing those two people. To
yeah, but still though, but you're still bringing, like, you don't have to hear that within an album. You're hearing that live, so it's cool. You get the live feeling, whatever the case may be. But you still have him. He still rap. It doesn't mean that he's not. He still rap. Blink-182. They don't have any collaborations as far as I know, as far as a whole album, because that shit that.
But they're still finding that middle ground.
But the thing is, like, you can find a middle ground, but you cannot. For me, that's kind of like, as far as from like from a publicity standpoint or a marketing standpoint, that doesn't move the needle for me, because Lil Wayne already sells out shows by itself, and so does Blink-182. So sit back saying that
Lil Wayne would sell out a show anymore.
I gotta tell you,
no, Lil Wayne is still selling out shows.
And from somebody who's been to both concerts,
I'm sure he would get a good
He's
turnout,
still selling out
but
shows.
I wouldn't say he would do them the way he did when
he's not doing it the way he was doing it with Young,
when he did
Young
that,
Money days, like when we went.
That's what I'm saying though. When he went, that was the Young Money days. He didn't do that shit last year.
No, I'm talking about now.
No, he did though. Lil Wayne,
he did.
Lil Wayne with Blink-182 was last year. I know because I was there.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm not privy to it, but what I'm saying is, as far from a marketing standpoint,
nowadays
going on tour and having an album is different. It's like when you have Run DMC and you had what's his name, fucking what is that, Aerosmith and Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? They came through and they had the the percussions, and they kind of blended that in, but that still was a hip hop song. They didn't have a whole album. It's like I said, it's hard to bring in just those type, because when you're doing that, you're not doing it for longevity. You're doing it for that project.
But that's the era that we live in now. Like now, I feel like now you either have like
go for longevity,
you have those Lil Wayne fans, and then you're trying to bring in those like old school Blink-182 fans, and you're trying to find that common ground.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what he's trying to do there.
Yeah, but like I said, man, you can try all you want, man, but at the same time, facts is facts. And at the end of the day, you still have to have a definitive. You have to, as an artist, other people are gonna want to come in, you know what I'm saying, and join what you're doing. That's fine. But the successful people have a fan base that they go to particularly. Now, if you have that as your secondary fan base, third fan base, fine. But to have a fan base.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
What you just said, specific. The successful people have a specific.
Specific people have like meaning
But
that
then
they have.
again,
Like I feel like you don't need to have one
Meaning that-
specific genre.
Nah,
Like you can be multiple genres and still be successful in one genre.
That's not what I'm saying though. And then like I said, if you're gonna listen to what I said, what I'm saying is you gotta have a.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
All right, well,
you know what I'm saying? All right, well, listen. So at the end of the day, when you have a successful fan base, you have people like Jay-Z. Jay-Z had the urban fan base. You have Beyonce. She has kind of like a pop fan base. You have, even Lil Wayne. He had a hip hop fan base. You see what I'm saying? You don't have people who are in between to the point where he's hip hop or he's, you know what I'm saying, he's rock or he's blues.
But he has a whole album on
Wayne
that.
did a rock album.
Lil Wayne has a whole album that proves that he could do that.
And as you can see, that wasn't his most successful album.
It was pretty fucking big.
Yeah, guess what? He still made it. He's still touring on it, for God's sakes. Like, we're still talking in 2020.
I just think
he's still
he's trying new things. I think it's good to bring
like I said,
together.
It's good to do that. But like I said, we're talking about longevity. And if you notice, Lil Wayne did that shit once and he didn't fucking do it again. So you can, like I said, there's a thing called short-term
But he's still
profits.
touring on it, and
Doesn't
we're talking
matter, man.
4,
You got
5,
Pretty
6
Ricky
years
who's
later.
still touring on their shit. You got fucking Patti LaBelle still touring from her shit. That doesn't matter. The
But
music is timeless.
we're talking.
Music is timeless. Yeah, for that. Yeah, but
longevity,
they're not putting out no more music. Meaning that if they was to put out new music and they was to do that, then it probably people wouldn't flock to it how they did in the 90s.
Like his new
so
albums.
it's different.
That's
so
what I was saying.
This is
Just
what
like
I'm
his
saying.
new shit
So
is
it's like
that.
when you sit back and say longevity, he did that. But what I'm saying is if he was to just have that and just that would be his fan base, then he did one album. One album is cool. He didn't do another album. So if he would have did another album and continued to do albums like that, he would lose a certain metal fan base because now it's like we don't know what the fuck you are. So all I'm saying, as an artist, you want to be defined, man. Have that one fan base, and then that way you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, worry about, okay, well, let me do this. You can go switch outside the box. That's cool.
See, it's tough for us.
Let me put this video on. I got a video.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Hold on, let me
Go
press
for it.
this. I gotta put the I gotta press the button. I forgot to press the button.
I like that button press.
Janela Satterflow.
D-Nail up 80, call me bald head for show, nigga. 20 in my pocket, but I fuck her like a broke nigga. Molly in the system now, she don't want fuck no nigga. Brandon got a bitch, she won't in, I put a 4 in her. You want smoke, I won't smoke with your smoke, nigga. Big gun smoke, fuck around and make you choke, nigga. Run up, ho, I take you niggas ass jokes, nigga. Gelato, I got a pound just to blow, nigga. She want perks, I don't pop perks, but she perked out. We in the Waffle House, she gave me head, then I swerved out. I'm kinda salty now, I'm kinda hungry, I want some waffles now. But I pour real syrup, this real act, this ain't watered down. Crack my old bitch, now I'm fucking on the daughter now. Got a high hand, but that's cool, my wrist watered down. Got big choppers, big sticks, they make all kind of sound. Monkey nuts, clips with the 30s, we got all kind of round. Niggas snitching, giving them names, they like Takashi now. Before a nigga give them my name, this chopper hide your mouth. I even do your family the same, I even hide a house. Using your own nigga, cross you over, think you holding out. What is in your wallet? Them nigga, we watching pockets now. Nigga, you crossed the line, you axed out, you ain't my partner now. Damn bald head, we niggas. What you talk about? You lucky I didn't have my young niggas come and chalk you out, bitch.
Quick. In and out.
Real quick.
Vanilla. I'm gonna right out the rib. Go ahead and give that a hashtag kill.
I'm gonna get at a hashtag L, man.
I didn't like his flow at all.
Nah, I'm going hashtag kill on that. That was quick, and that was too quick. It was too quick to the point where
I don't mind the
There's
fast.
absolutely no such thing as too quick.
he didn't establish himself enough.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely,
wrong. You don't wanna have a
absolutely. There's no such thing as far as like you can have a you can, you know what I'm saying, everything there's a market for everything. And as far as I'm saying the new age now, the one to
So you
one
gave that an ill, and
Yeah.
you gave the other one a kill.
Yeah, I didn't like the other one.
Wow, man.
This one's more marketable. I can market this to more people. That one is, like I said, you have a definitive fan
That
base. So now,
Blueface flow again, man.
you know what I'm saying?
I can't deal with that.
Yeah,
the people
no,
love
that
it,
one-
man.
That
I
was
know
not
they
for
do.
me.
I
on
know.
that
people
one.
love it,
People
man.
do
And
love
that's
it,
like,
but
cause that's
I
when
do
it
not.
comes down to it. Like, I don't like when people like just in case people don't know about me. Like when I give, you know, my honest reviews. Like I come from a marketing standpoint, but I also come from a lyrical standpoint of a person who actually makes music himself. So like when it really boils down
Me
to it,
too,
and like
brother,
you know what
me
I'm saying.
too.
So like, yeah, but like, so you know what I'm saying, when it really boils down to it, like coming from a marketing standpoint, I can't allow myself to just look at it from the standpoint of if I like it. I have to look at it from the standpoint of
that's how I'm looking at it.
if everybody is gonna like it, and where could it sell? You know what I'm saying, comparing it against people who, you know what I'm saying, already are kind of in the same realm and have the same light as him. People who, you know what I'm saying, have the same, because at the end of the day, when you're talking about you know what I'm saying, selling music, you know, everything is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Just because he sold doesn't mean that you're gonna sell, and just because, you know what I'm saying, like, it's always subjective. So it's like, you know, but I like
his
it.
Mix could have been better too, man. The vocals were a little, man.
It was just.
I like that the quality of the video was really good.
Yeah.
That was dope. But I definitely feel like they could have been mixed a lot better, man. And the flow to me was just off.
Yeah, that
I could have done without that. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I'm gonna play the bad guy here.
I think
but
I'd like to hear something else from him, because from the beginning part of his flow was pretty good.
The vocals weren't terrible.
And then he gave like the T Grizzly type flow. And then I was like, all right, he's doing all right. And then he kind of lost it.
This track would sell more than the other tracks the ones that I killed. This track will have definitively more sales.
I don't
coming
know
out the
that.
gate. Coming out the gate.
Maybe with the younger generation.
I'm telling you, like, because the reason why I'm saying is because like you can show and prove.
Triple X.
You can show and prove.
Triple X vibe is huge.
Yeah, but the Triple X vibe and the punk rock vibe is different. I'm talking about the rap / punk rock vibe going all into one. That's the type of shit. Those are the two tracks that I killed. So I didn't really, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, you killed the X one too, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you did.
No,
I thought you did. My bad. I don't remember that. All right, yeah. Yeah, maybe the rock rap vibe.
The rock rap vibe.
I don't know. I just
like I said, man.
Yeah, no, the only thing that you've killed today is the rock rap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The rock rap, yeah. That just to me, it's like, because like you said, you guys go like how y'all personally feel. Me personally, and especially from like I said, from a crowd standpoint, from a marketing standpoint, when they teach you about having a target market. You like target market. You don't ever want to target fair weather fans.
What do you think that song's target market would be?
Which one? This one that we heard? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's what's more of it's a young trap vibe. You know,
there wasn't enough there to bring in that young trap.
Oh yeah, it was. First off, like, you gotta understand, when you're talking about marketability, you have 15 to 30 seconds of attention span, and you have to keep reeing up every 15 to 30 seconds. So when you're talking about being too short, there really is no such thing as being too short unless it's like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or 30 seconds like a commercial. But if it's a minute and at least a minute long, you will garner some type of interest. Like, I would say I wouldn't recommend putting it on an album, but this is not, you know what I'm saying, in this day and age, it's not really even about albums.
So if you're not willing to put it on an album, it's like,
it's not about albums.
So it's not marketability.
6ix9ine didn't put out no album, and yet he has more money. He had more notoriety and more money than anybody that we knew.
Did you see his new photo?
No, I didn't. I don't even like. I only use him. I don't use his. You know what I'm saying, his personal shit. I just use his. You know what I'm saying, his career. And where his career went, he dropped 10 songs in a row, all charted, and none of them shits was on his album. He doesn't even have an album. So when you sit back and say that there's not enough for, like, that's false. Like, the market shows that as long as you can get people something, you know what I'm saying, it's good. And sometimes the less the better.
I got East Rich in the motherfucking building.
East Rich. What song is it? Who? Yeah. Another track that's
who?
Starting out, man.
We're in the game. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What? Hey. What? There ain't no sequel, that's the end of the movie. Tell them white keep shooting. Pop Molly get booted. I'm in the club, my toolie. You must think that I'm stupid. Steady nigga, wait for a boy, come move me. Everybody with me pulling up in the hoopty. I bet you wanna talk shit, I bet you won't do it. Letting you know that I'm spitting fire. They say life is a bitch, I won't sit beside her. I stay popping the Molly, ain't never tired. So I'm eating the Perkins for appetizers. When I came in this bitch, they say perfect time. And now I'm right behind you like a Michael Myers. Tried to catch a grip, but couldn't fit the plot. Say my mind is missing, started praying flies. Feeling like Ice Cube and ride along. I gotta teach you motherfuckers how to write a song. The dog at the bar, can you bet the bite is on? But they don't even really know what type he on. All because I got bored and bought a microphone. Now I came in the game, nigga tired of going. Then I'm walking nigga house, a nigga wife is gone. I might kick it right now when the light is on. Hey, kill him with the chemicals, coming up with the venom. Cause everybody been paying to watch me just like a cinema. But yes, I got to serve, not maybe. But you can hit the cup and if I spit a little white bitches will come and lick it up. Yes, I came hard, dump it like I'm sick enough. Put a little baking soda with it, watch it thicking up. When I said I'm white, everybody ears so sticking up. When they said a trap, call it homie, know I'm picking up. Tell the dope man I need a chill pill. Tell everybody else that Bobby, he the real deal. 21, no hard, mix it with the Mario Kart. Then the AK-47 hit your elbow.
I'm on your bitch like Mario.
She a thot. I like that.
She a thot. She a thot. Why she gotta walk like that? Why she gotta talk like that? She a thot. She a got it with a body. Hold up, that bitch is big body. You know that you got it. Hold up, please don't start no ride. Standing in the field, little shot to be quiet. Hold on, I got that thing on my side. Are you down to ride? Only dick on the eyes. Lick me like a lollipop. Seen her in the car, then I had to make them panties drop. Never seen a bad bitch like you around this place before. I ain't seen this type of luck, so let me get some face for you.
Dope track, man.
I like that.
He's Rich who? Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah, shit was
Flow was dope. The
Yeah.
fucking mix was super dope. The vocals were dope. The use of the
autotune.
Nah, the use of the
thought I heard a little
distortion
autotune.
on the low end was really well, man. It was just put together. Why is this happening?
I don't know.
The use of that was really well, man. Hashtag motherfucking double ill, man. For the production, I'll give you that, man. That shit was dope as fuck. Damn, we got skips coming through like a motherfucker, bro. I'm trying to get to them.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna keep this short and brief, man. You know what I'm saying? I did like it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those tracks that I don't know if I would put that on an album, right? But if I was to put it out, I wouldn't put it out necessarily as a single per se, but I would put it out as a single, if that makes any sense. Like, it wouldn't be a single to the album per se, but it would be a single to set up for my single for the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of, like, because when you hear this, it doesn't make you not want to hear more. It makes you want to hear more. So that's the whole, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole gist of it. So I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm gonna give it a hashtag L though.
Word. I got. What you gonna say?
Hashtag ill.
Word. Word.
Yeah.
I got Dockside.
Ooh.
The Dockside. Let's see. Where's that? Is this no. Alright, I want to make sure that wasn't a video. So I like to fucking I like to respect the videos. Yo, this motherfucking internet's acting super duper crazy, bro.
The video. I like it. It's like they know I'm here today.
And I don't even know why my heart cries. Oh, I done found light on the dark side. I done found light on the dark side. Ooh, every time she leaves me, my heart cries. And I don't even know why my heart cries. Oh, she told me she loved me, but no one above me. But now just fuck me. Oh, sometimes I won't kill her, but I'm in love with her, so why don't you trust me? These Perkins. even this envy is coming against me.
The Dark Side. What you think? I was like on the fence.
I feel like if anybody here right now
You
was
already
gonna be a
know.
fan of this, it was gonna be me.
You already
Like
know
I
what time it
liked
is.
it,
You know
but
where
I
I'm
was
going.
like,
Listen, you already know where I'm going.
I know where you're going. You're
No,
going
I'm
hashtag kill.
I'm gonna go hashtag double kill.
double
Damn.
kill.
Double
Wow,
kill.
Double
is bad,
kill.
huh?
Double kill, man. I don't foresee that song garnering any type of interest as far as marketability standpoint. That's not gonna.
Now
make...
here's why. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, go ahead,
you're
man.
in the wrong market. You're going after the wrong demographic. You have
tell 'em,
What
man.
with that track?
with that track. You have a great voice. You have a great idea with the beat. But
Be a rock artist, man. Like, do that, man. Like, this is the type of shit I'm trying to tell people, man. There's
Lil
reasons
Nas
why.
X, he found a way to take that.
Lil Nas X did country music. That wasn't that he didn't. He's not gonna bring hip hop people to go listen to country. People that got him rich.
He took that
was
rap
country.
rock and brought it to country.
He tried.
Now
but,
this guy,
Yeah.
he made it one of the biggest things in
Yeah, but not
2019.
Biggest songs.
Yeah, but, like, you gotta
19,
understand,
That was
yeah.
one of the biggest songs
I'm not.
on the charts.
Yeah,
of
but so is
all
Gangnam Style.
time.
So is
Yeah.
Gangnam Style. But
So,
you know what
like-
I'm saying? So like you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
he-
Nah,
no.
you know,
Gangnam
don't
Style,
even
bro,
don't
he-
even
listen,
try to
bro,
put it
Go
in that
on, go
mouth.
on YouTube,
Jackson.
bro. He
I'm
got
not-
like 2 billion views
Yeah,
on
I
that.
get
what
it.
we're saying,
but
though.
no,
I'm
that's not what
telling
we're
you
saying.
that
Bro,
matters.
Bro,
that matters.
Yeah, it does matter, but not Lil Nas X beat out Michael Jackson on the fucking top chart.
I'm not.
Gangnam
Look,
Style
I'm not
didn't
saying.
do that.
I'm not saying that it's not successful. But what I'm saying is that song is not gonna make hip hop people go listen to country.
Exactly.
More.
So,
this is
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying. This is
no,
what I'm
'cause
saying.
I sure
That's all
fuck
I'm
with
saying.
it. I
I'm not
sure
saying
fuck
that
with
shit
it.
is not that's not successful. Don't
I'm
get
not
me wrong.
going to buy Billy Ray Cyrus.
But I'm not gonna go and
Nah.
listen to country. This is what I'm saying. When you're talking about shit like this, when you're talking about trying to bridge the gap, if you're talking about a real artist, it's an artist that brings people to listen to that genre of music because he's using a certain genre. So it's like I'm using rock and roll with rap, and now it makes people who rock and roll want to listen to rap.
Now I'll tell you
what
what.
I'm saying?
You take that and you give this guy direction, and I feel like you have a shot.
Yeah, if you listen to us, man, if you listen to the market, if you listen to marketability, because that shit is gonna sell your record, bro. And when you're talking about marketability, anybody in marketing tell you that you have to have a target market. I can't stress this shit enough, bro. Target market, bro.
Yo, so one of the skips that came in was "Oh Lord."
I don't see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
what I'm trying to tell
I
him.
don't see
if
it,
he,
man.
if he can resend it again, man. Because I don't see that one. I do have a skip before you, but I was getting that one ready for the one after it. But I don't see that song anywhere, bro. So if you can, if you're still in the motherfucking chat, go ahead and resend that "Oh Lord" track because I don't see it here, my dude. So we do have another skip in the motherfucker. That's just in case rapping grandpa.
Wow.
I said grandpa.
You sure?
Nope.
Grandpa, we'll find out.
Yeah, you said this shit like
We'll
8
find
times.
out in 2 seconds.
That's right, yeah, rapping grandpa.
Tell a little story about a kid who got beat daily and hoping one day mom would freaking save him. And later in life his dad was his best friend. And yes, that's right, he forgave him. Life was a mother freaking struggle. Hand-me-down clothes and Bobo shoes. But he prayed for miracles and truly kids at school were bullies. But he was a fighter and fights and brawls he would never lose. Always turning other kids freaking black and blue. But all the pain from being beat turned him from a frog into a beautiful beast. And that's what they say at least.
I'm lost in my head. I've been feeling like I'm down for days. I've been feeling like I'm down for days. I've been feeling like I'm down for days. I just keep holding on. But just keep holding on. But just keep holding on. But just keep holding on.
keep holding on every day, y'all. Yeah, so see, all that pain, all that suffering, just dust it off. Kids in school with mean bullies, dust it off. Pick yourself up. Cause see, I've been through 5 prisons, 7 institutions, 7 dead friends, and never been through it. But 3 ex-wives, 2 floods to prove it. And yes, I've had to rebuild over and over again. Lost my dad, lost my friends. Now that's okay, cause I'm a freaking star. And it's a true message from freaking rapping grandpa.
Tell me I'm lost in my head. I've been feeling like I'm down for days. I've been feeling like I'm down for days. I've been feeling like I'm down for days. I just keep holding on. I just keep holding on. I just keep holding on. I just keep holding.
You feel like you're drowning, hold your breath and exhale.
I'm gonna make a pretty positive assumption that I think I'm correct with.
Go for
He
it.
doesn't own the beat or that hook.
Not at all.
That shit came together.
That
because
hook,
the
that
beat-
hook made the
First off,
song.
Yeah, but
The
I don't
hooks-
think that I don't think he had anything to do with making that hook.
No, well, first off, the hook and the beats quality was phenomenal. And then
What if he made the beat?
And then
And then his vocals were
He's not-
completely
That's what
off
I'm saying.
that.
What if he made the beat?
I'm gonna tell you why he didn't. Because mixing a beat is harder than mixing vocals,
Yeah, of
and there's
course.
no reason that there's no fucking way
Maybe
he
tired.
got that shit that good sounding, and then his vocals sounded like he recorded that through his phone in the back.
Maybe he got tired. Maybe he got tired. He was
False.
recording
No
it
way
all
in hell.
day. He got tired. He was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm just gonna
Wrong.
put this out. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong.
I'm far from a
Hashtag
producer,
kill.
but I'm telling you right now that those
Hashtag
vocals, that beat, that hook, 3 completely different things.
Absolutely.
Hashtag kill. Hashtag double kill.
And not even because I'm not even gonna give it a kill because of the quality. Like I will give it a kill because of the quality, but I'm
was
also
the
giving
vocal
it a kill because the flow was just awful too.
If it wasn't for the hook and the beat,
Which he
I would
doesn't
have
own,
had
so you can't sell it.
zero interest in that.
You can't sell it, one, because you don't own any of it. Second of all, you can't sell it because the fucking the quality of the verses are just like there was a part in that song where the beat was supposed to be gone, and it was just supposed to be him rapping, and then you can still hear the beat in the background because however the fuck he was playing it and just rapping over it, it was just not. You need to redo that whole song, bro, the whole shit. Or you need to buy the beat also, and you need to hit up the motherfucker that did the hook, and you need to get credits for it. You need to just do the right thing, because there's no way you did that shit on your own. No fucking
I
way.
want to know who owns
Yeah,
that.
he bought it. He bought the beat and hook exclusive. Yeah, you bought it. Yeah, but, bro, you got to get your vocals
on the same level.
Yes, bro. You got to get your vocals the same as that shit.
Pay for somebody to actually get your vocals to that level.
Because then that'll be a fucking crazy song if your quality is the same as that.
Because as of right now, like that shit sounded like when we recorded the podcast on the fucking webcam.
Yeah, through the webcam, for real.
Awful.
It's just one of these.
I mean, I you know what I'm
he
saying?
resend that?
I did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did appreciate the fact that you tried to, you know, add a little bit of substance. I would say that I'm going to give it a hashtag kill because, I mean, first off, like, you know what I'm saying? The vocals didn't sound up to par at all. Like, I heard that shit as soon as I came through. It was like the vocals really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, man, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, like, mixes and shit go, like, obviously there's a sound that you want to have, but it's all subjective. I didn't heard niggas who had fucked up mixes, and them niggas didn't got money from that song.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's hard for me to sit back and say, like, yo, if you have a bad mix, there's no way you can make money, because to me,
There's
that's
a difference
false.
between a bad mix
Yeah.
and a fucking destroyed mix.
That's what
Now
I'm
it's
saying,
a
though.
destroyed mix.
A bad mix you can still listen to. See what I'm
Yes,
saying?
that
Like, I
wasn't
can still
bad.
listen
That
to
was
it.
destroyed.
You know what I'm saying? With that, it's just get to the point where it's
those
like,
are just two
I've
different
listened to
things.
songs of bad mixes. Absolutely.
We've heard.
that's what I'm
we've
saying. I've
heard plenty
definitely
of
heard
songs
people
on
with
here.
bad mixes
Yeah.
who make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But you gotta, it can't be like I said, man. There's a certain level that the average consumer is willing to give. And the more they like you, the more they're willing to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as give away and just don't give a fuck. But in this day and age, with shit that's on the internet, and like most of the shit is timeless. As the internet go away, niggas is gonna be able to hear your shit. And the last thing you want people to do is compare your shit to some, like, on some shit like, yo, this is what you don't want this shit to sound like. You don't want to be that fucking artist, man. So I'm just gonna.
Where the fuck is this Oh Lord song? He said he resent it, and that shit still isn't here.
I don't know, man.
You gotta make sure.
You gotta make sure you send it to the right one, man.
Yeah, make sure you're sending it to the right email, man. Because I'm trying to respect your skip, but I don't see it.
You go to the next one, man.
Give him another second, maybe, because
we've been waiting for a while, and we got mad skips, so I don't want to get backed up on one, and then he's sending it to.
Man. We're catching up. Not as bad as it was before, but we're catching up. Yeah, let me play this skip right here then while we wait for him, because double check the email, man. Make sure that fucking you're sending it to the right one. I got Backburn.
This is my last song, bro. I'm gonna be here with you guys, so I feel like this needs to be the song.
Has to be.
Has to be.
To the background, one is you, but you don't know how to act, girl. Let you loose, cause you acting pretty whack, girl. Since your news, now you labeled as that girl. Now you acting alright. Do you think I'm blind? Don't be wasting my time. I don't got all night. One false movie, headed to the background. One is you, but you don't know how to act, girl. Let you loose, cause you acting pretty whack, girl. Since your news, now you labeled as that girl. Now you acting alright. Your lower back, now I can't trust ya. I got these issues, mine is in a cluster. I need tissues, had me fucked up, girl. Knew you was an issue, knew you was a fuck girl. That's why I didn't kiss you. One false movie, headed to the background. One is you, but you don't know how to act, girl. Let you loose, cause you acting pretty whack, girl. Since your news, now you labeled as that girl. Now you acting alright. Do you think I'm blind? Don't be wasting my time. I don't got all night. To the background, one is you, but you don't know how to act, girl. Let you loose, cause you acting pretty whack, girl. Since your news, now you labeled as that girl. Now you acting alright. Do you think I'm blind? Don't be wasting my time. I don't got all night.
So I don't think my man liked our little review of his fucking quality.
Oh.
Damn.
So let me tell you who I am.
Okay.
Just in case rapping grandpa and 180 music apps. Well, that don't mean nothing first off, bro,
don't
anyway,
just read the whole thing.
with half a million listeners, and I just did a show with Derez Deshawn.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man.
Shit.
Listen, that's what's up, man. And the thing is, that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? We want, that feedback too, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shout outs to you, man. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, just. Take heed to what people say, man, especially people who, what I'm saying, like, he's a producer, I like, the thing is, I don't even like to tell people, like, what I'm saying, I went to school for this, I went to school for that. Like, I'm not really that type of guy. I can show you proof.
I'm not either.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, when it really boils down to it, you can sit back and say whatever you want, but I got a degree in this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I know pretty much, enough in order to get recognized by the state. So, with that being said, marketability,
so this
brother.
fucking song, so this skip too, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
It was sent, it says for a Nigel.Wade@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's my man's in them. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Right. Well, I was going to say, well, you tell them to tell us, like, what the name of the song is, what is the... Because I don't see that fucking email anywhere.
One thing, too, if you guys are going to send the skips, right, to make it quick, you know what I'm saying, just put, like, not necessarily just even the email, because that email does work, too, but definitely put, you know what I'm saying, the email that you're sending the track to, you know what I'm saying, that the track is going to be sent in, and also tell us the track.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the name of the track is the most important, to be honest with you, but we definitely need to know exactly what, what email to go into, so let us know, like, what email's in, and then let us know.
That other track that we just played though, man, I'll go ahead and give it a hashtag, yo, man. I thought it was pretty dope. Quality was good. The vibe was nice, man. It wasn't I don't know if it's something I would rush to listen to 2-3 times, but I thought it was I thought it was a good track. Like if it came on, I wouldn't shut it off or anything like that.
I feel like if the instrumentals were turned down just a little bit, bring up the vocals just a little bit, that song's way better.
Word.
But
yeah, I like it as is, man. I mean, you know, for me, I feel like there's certain things that are kind of subjective. You know what I'm saying, to like certain people's ears. So it's like for me, I didn't. It wasn't like a bother for me. I mean, I do feel as though like maybe the track could have been turned up as a whole, like all together. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I didn't really hear anything that was in the mix that I would be like, man, this ain't gonna sell. People gonna turn this shit right the fuck off. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you always wanna have the best mix possible because you can be able to put it on multiple platforms. If you know what I'm saying, if your mix is not right, it's not gonna sound good. Like if you have a bad mix and you try to play it, you know what I'm saying, on stage, that shit may not sound good turned up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you always gotta, just keep in mind, man.
Oh, it came through. Word. Blasphemy. Word.
Let's get it.
Came through.
What I'm talking about?
How do you say that?
You know.
Nigel Wade.
You know that.
Or something? Blasphemy?
Yeah, you know.
Nigel Wade, blasphemy.
Yeah. God got me.
If I butchered it, my bad.
Yeah, I said God got me.
Yeah, he said he sent it to me.
Yeah. It's going down. Yeah, it's going down. You know what it is. Forgive us for the things we do. Forgive us for the things we say. Blasphemy out the mouth. Disrespect them all day. Forgive us, my Lord. Forgive us, my God. May we turn from our wicked ways, my God. Forgive us for the things we do. Forgive us for the things we say. Blasphemy out the mouth. Disrespect them all day. Forgive us, my Lord. Forgive us, my God. May we turn from our wicked ways, my God. Lord, forgive them what they don't know. Forgive them what they do know. They don't understand all these punches is a low blow. What is Ezekiel down for you to keep saying God without really needing God? Water. Nah, I'ma just pray for y'all. Pray that you get better. Stop living for the cheddar, pulling out your Beretta, shooting up your own people. Don't you know any better? This what David died for. This what Jesus died for. Loving money so much that you scared to be poor. Made a truth open doors. Made my people see the light. Martin Luther King had a vision, not a dream. Probably better recognize Yahweh. You can't sleep tonight thinking that you live just to die. Short thinking, right? What's so wrong about living life being Jesus like? He ain't never hurt nobody. Keep the peace tonight. You don't wanna hear me out, then you gon' weep tonight. Forgive us for the things we do. Forgive us for the things we say. Blasphemy out the mouth. Disrespect them all. They forgive us, my Lord. Forgive us, my God. May we turn from our wicked ways, my God. Forgive us for the things we do. Forgive us for the things we say. Blasphemy out the mouth. Disrespect them all. They forgive us, my Lord. Forgive us, my God. May we turn from our wicked ways, my God. Lord, forgive them for their sins. Lord, forgive them for their acts. Lord, forgive them for the lives that they took and they raps. They don't understand what they say is all blasphemy. It's not a game and God, it's not a joke. He be laughing, see, he said revenge is mine. It's not yours to take. So when you take a man life, that's the thing God hates. You think it's all fun and games until the Lord call your name and you feeling all the flames unleash against your brain. This is internally. This is more than the flesh. This is so reality. Rip the holes out your chest. See the things you say and the things you do. God keep an eye out and he gon' expose you. See, do what I whip is a scent and it drip. And you say you not into that, but you drive the whip. I grab the word like a clip and put the scriptures in the gun. Cock it back and let it go. Turn a demon to a nun. Forgive us for the things we do. Forgive us for the things we say. Blasphemy out the mouth. Disrespect them all. They forgive us, my Lord. Forgive us, my God. May we turn from our wicked ways, my God. Forgive us for the things we do. Forgive us for the things we say. Blasphemy out the mouth. Disrespect them all. They forgive us, my Lord. Forgive us, my God. May we turn from our wicked ways, my God.
I like the track, man, but it was super loud, super way too pushed. Unlike the when you mix it down and then you put it into the motherfucking limiter and then you push it so it it sounds radio ready and it hits the motherfucking decibels that it needs to hit in order for you to export it. That was just pushed too much, man. It was loud, but I did like the song, man. It sounded like the fucking vocals mixed well. The beat was mixed well. Like I said, just the end result of pushing the song was too high. So I would go ahead and just take the volume down as a whole for the song, and then I think that shit will be ready to roll. I thought it was ill, man. #ill. I thought it was dope.
I mean, I am going to give it a #ill. You know, I definitely respect the artist. I respect what he's doing. But the hook wasn't there for me, my guy.
No.
The hook wasn't there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't a giant.
And the thing is, you got to understand, man, those are like, the track in itself, and I mean no disrespect by saying this, but it wasn't like something that's going to push the meter to make somebody like want to go listen to another one of your songs. Mm-hmm. So with that, it's like you kind of have to knock it out of the park, especially when it comes to content-wise. And like a hook, especially if you're going to have a hook, you got to take some sort of pride in making the hook, like, you know what I'm saying, somewhat, you know, catchy or somewhat marketable. Just so you can see what I'm saying, just because a lot of the times it's gonna be the first time, just like with me, I'm a first time listener to a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like when I give you my track, a lot of people haven't heard it. So it's like my whole thing is I'm looking at it from every track that I drop, I'm looking at it from the perspective of somebody hearing it for the first time, right? Yeah. So when you're hearing it for the first time, it should make you want to go back and listen to the catalog. You see what I'm saying? Want to find out the good songs. Make you, like, you know what I'm saying, want to go find him on every platform, your favorite platform that you stream your music on. So it's like with shit like that, you know what I'm saying, it's a fine line, because, you know, lyrics is not selling anymore. People don't really give a fuck about lyrics like that. The hardcore fans do, but if you're gonna have a whole lyrical album, you're not gonna really, you'll barely go gold, because all the people who like lyrics would buy it, but then that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be able, like, good artists, not good artists, great artists are able to, you know, say, adapt to the times without losing themselves. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I would say, man. Work on just work on the hook, brother, because the hook, you know what I'm saying, like when you know what I'm saying, when all else fails, the hook will this is exactly what it means. It'll hook them in, reel them in. So, you know, just work on the hook, brother. But I'm gonna get at a #ill.
Yo, that fucking lyrical seeing or whatever, the Old Lord song, is still not through, man. I'm just saying.
Bro, I thought he sent it. Oh, was that a different person?
Remember I told him to resend. Yeah, that one came. That was the one we just played. He resent it and that came through.
Yeah, so
but the one before that,
you sent it to the wrong email, brother. Like, that's just what had to happen, bro. You sent it to the wrong email.
But we do have a video that's a skip, right? Meow. So we can go ahead and put that motherfucker on.
Oh damn! Over there swearing and shit.
Yeah, I love to swear.
Over there swearing and shit.
I love it.
Take this out. We can't play this for the fucking kids. Thanks to fucking colors.
No fucking kids on this show.
It's bullshit.
No fucking kids on this
fucking
show.
Bullshit, bro.
Fuck it.
You know what I mean? Look, blame that shit on fucking colors.
Hey.
Music Live.
Baby. It's Big Tone. Featuring Geno Cash. Anything but bro.
Visuals looking alright.
Yeah, right for real.
Try to run off with my shit and you won't get far. I slapped a drum on the glizzy, I'm a rock star. Back to back, pulling up in them fast cars. Little bitch probably thought I was in NASCAR. Ayy, try to run off with my shit and you won't get far. Slapped a drum on the glizzy, I'm a rock star. Back to back, pulling up in them fast cars. Little bitch probably thought I was in NASCAR. Mom said you need to go and get a job, so I went and got a job trapping on my 9 to 5. All facts when I rap. I can't even lie, fuck trying to get by shit, I'm trying to stay alive, listen. Facts. All these fucking trust issues, I can't sleep with a bitch, I'd rather sleep with my pistols. You say you tough, but I see the hoe up in you. All I gotta do is point and the boys will go and get you. You'll probably fold if I try to pass the hammer. I get to shooting shit like Corey with his camera. Ask around, pussy boy, I'm about that action. Big 4-5, got more bodies than Charles Manson. If I hand you the sack, you might fumble. Try to run off with the bag, I'll have Q come and hunt you. All these snakes feel like I'm in the jungle. Got a light-skinned bitch, she do whatever for them bundles. Try to run off with my shit and you won't get far. I slapped a drum on the glizzy, I'm a rock star. Back to back, pulling up in them fast cars. Little bitch probably thought I was in NASCAR. Ayy, try to run off with my shit and you won't get far. Slapped a drum on the glizzy, I'm a rock star. Back to back, pulling up in them fast cars. Little bitch probably thought I was in NASCAR.
Long live, that's for Dave on this bitch. Sped sweeping, woke up and said my prayers on this beat. State to state with the farms like
so Jake around this bitch, nigga. Listen, fat nigga, but I'm demon. Niggas know to only hit this bitch while I was sleeping. Hey, would've caught that boy lacking on my Jesus, nigga. And fuck the opposite, Drake love him like they Kiki. Y'all pussy who gon' shake around this bitch, nigga. Banana clips who an ape around this bitch. Don't leave the crib without the yacht. You know it's a steak around this bitch. You know it's good for your health. Don't bring no rape around this bitch, nigga. Boy, them niggas won't even pop out. Leaning, I still leaning, nigga. I'm off a pop now. Y'all ain't catching nobody's put them Glocks down. Call cuz for the key, he brought you lock out, nigga.
Try to run off with my shit and you won't get far. I slapped a drum on the glizzy, I'm a rock star. Back to back, pulling up in them fast cars. Little bitch probably thought I was in NASCAR. Ayy, try to run off with my shit and you won't get far. Slapped a drum on the glizzy, I'm a rock star. Back to back, pulling up in them fast cars. Little bitch probably thought I was in NASCAR. Told little baby talk to me nice. Big dog around this bitch, feel like I'm Suge Knight. I'm tryna crack, little bitch, what's the price? Damn shame she gave it up for some Benihana rice. Paid in full, I really feel like I'm Ace. In a room full of bosses, I don't feel out of place. No middleman, we only do face to face. Made my first 10 ball before you made a MySpace. Fat boy with a whole lot of ambition. And ain't shit to trick this chicken, bitch, I'm in the right position. Everybody eats, ain't no competition. When it comes to that money shit, I get tunnel vision. Jake, that's my fucking blood cousin. One phone call here, hit your block dumping. One headshot, watch him leak like a gusher. My new bitch Jamaican, but my chopstick Russian. Try to run off with my shit and you won't get far. I slapped a drum on the glizzy, I'm a rock star. Back to back, pulling up in them fast cars. Little bitch probably thought I was in NASCAR. Ayy, try to run off with my shit and you won't get far. Slapped a drum on the glizzy, I'm a rock star. Back to back, pulling up in them fast cars. Little bitch probably thought I was in NASCAR.
Track that I've heard from him that we seen a video that is the video was trash. I've never seen it from him.
Nah, every one of his
every
videos
single video, even if the song per se wasn't up to my my personal preference. Yeah. Like his fucking videos are fire. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
He's got that. He's got that new.
First off, he got the swag,
man.
And on top of it, he's a fat nigga.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like from a skinny nigga standpoint, us skinny niggas and fat niggas, we have like the same
I like
kind of.
He's a big dude.
That's what I'm saying though. We kind of have the same discrimination when it comes like, oh, he's a fat nigga, oh, he's a skinny nigga. They always stereotype us. The ones that's in between the muscular guys, we not them. So when we come through and we embrace who the fuck we are, there's nothing that nobody can say. I like that about him.
Yeah,
that right there makes him marketable because he's comfortable in his own fucking skin. One. Two, the guy can rap.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though like I did see a comment that said it was boring, and I do admit that, he's not the artist that you would go to if you're looking for top-notch energy. It's not him. That's not his style.
He's like a vibe out type.
Yeah, smoke a blunt, pop. You know what I'm saying? If you pop perks or whatever you do, that's the type of shit you do this shit to.
2-3 dudes in a house smoking
and weed. We got bitches twerking and shit. This is that type of song you put on. Bitches will twerk to this.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you looking for lyrics, then you got to go to somebody else. If you're looking for energy, then you go to another trap song. Like he's a trap artist, but now you starting to realize that there's different genres of trap. Which, you know what I'm saying, which is a good thing. But, I feel like if he wanted to make it a little bit more energetic, what I would say is for him, if he's listening or one of his consultants is listening, try to get him, because he seems like he doesn't have a problem getting features. Get somebody that has a feature, right, that is a little bit more up-tempo. You see what I'm saying?
Try to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That solved that problem right there. But I'm going to get at a hashtag ill.
Yeah, I'll give him a hashtag
Even
ill
though I wouldn't necessarily put that song right there in my personal playlist, because it's not really, it's a little bit too repetitive. But like from a marketing standpoint, I can get that off all day.
The vocals were like teetering to me on like.
I thought they was
clean. They were good.
Yeah.
But there was a frequency that you EQ'd into there where it was making it a little bit boxy, a little tiny bit.
You talking about the when you hear like it had like a little cloud, like it was kind of a little cloudy a little bit, like you know what I'm saying?
I would say maybe the 500 range on the EQ.
Okay.
Take it down a little bit to get that boxiness out of there. Other than, I mean, it was good. You can keep it like the way it is. It's not to the point where it's
not,
like,
it's can't sell. We're not gonna sell it, but at the same time, if you listen to what he's saying, it'll just be able. You could be able to put it on more platforms. It's just, you know what I'm saying. You don't have to worry. Like if you do what he said, you don't have to worry about. Okay, well, if this guy's speaker may pick this up, or you know what I'm saying. Like you don't have to worry about that. Just do what you know what I'm saying. Just take the suggestions. and see if it works.
Or
hey,
not.
it may not. If you may listen to it and be like, you know what, fuck it,
I
I'm
don't
gonna keep
like
it the same.
it. Yeah.
Well, hey, that you did your
You
due
should
diligence. Did your due diligence. That's it.
I got the song called KP, Skipping the Building,
oh
man.
shit. Oh shit.
The song's called KP.
Never.
by...
Nah, it's called Never Nah.
Nah, it's called KP. I got it right here.
It's called KP.
Yeah, song name KP for Big Baby Smash.
Cause it says Never Nah right there.
I know, just a file name, but then it look right here.
Yeah, I
Song
know.
name
So I'm
KP.
saying, man, you gotta. You know what I'm saying?
That's like me. I don't name my files correctly.
You
either.
should definitely
I
name
should,
it.
But I
You
don't.
definitely should, man.
Once you put it to a like a Spotify
They're
or
gonna
something
ask
like
you.
that.
Ain't they gonna ask
in
you?
order for like places to pick it up, like if it plays on it, like you get them new cars that
Yes,
have like
you
the
do.
digital radio.
Yes, you do. Yep.
Picks up files.
Yes,
and
it
shit
does.
Like that, so
It most certainly does. It most certainly does. Even some old cars. If you put it in like, you know what I'm saying, the little fucking the Bluetooth shit.
Yeah,
it definitely shows you. It's just good to have it, man.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Beats. Bitch. Wait. OTF. Hey. If I stop a rapper, it's gonna be a tragedy. Call him my brother, he shoot pretty accurately. I'm the best rapper in Wilmington. Actually, this is my extraterritoriality. Psych, I'm the best rapper in the galaxy. You think that you better, yeah, stop all the cavalry. Hole in your tooth, I ain't talking about cavity. Each track that I make, man, I swear it's a masterpiece. Niggas act like too good for a feed. Like I ain't really popping and I don't rip beats. It'll take 40 minutes for me to suffer 80 feet. Like you ain't even popping pussy, nigga, take a seat. I ain't stepping on toes, man, I'm stomping on their feet. If I pay another rapper, nigga, give me my receipt. You another mediocre, I'm the king of the elite. It's the reason motherfuckers got my song on repeat. The fuck out of my way, move, slap a rapper across his face. Ooh, old niggas tryna ride away, but they know they really can't, so they probably gon' shame you. It ain't about the money and it ain't about the cars, cause I really kinda truly want fame too. How you bitches feel about Big Baby out here rapping in the future, he ain't really gon' save you. You run up on bro and not let it go. You taking my players out even the score. They call me the baker, I get to the dough. You big give me net while I cook up the dough. Campino, he came with a Mac and a scope. I'm dripping all white cause I feel like the Pope. And niggas talk down, but really they broke. They not on my level cause all of them jokes. I'm ballin', I'm flexing, this shit ain't a stunt. I'm eating these beat like I'm eating my lunch. These niggas be hating, I'm having a hunt. I'm saucy, I'm dripping, I'm feeling like guns. They think that they better, they high off them runs. I'm stroking her body, I'm all up her gut. Don't compare me to nigga who settle for such, cause I ain't the best, no ifs, ands, or buts. Two-turn, he ball like you pimpin', ayy. Beat up the cat, but I'm careless, ayy. Shout out my brother, Big Pimpin', ayy. D rapper, they long in my hit list, ayy. Killing these snakes in they hisses, ayy. I ain't worrying about the bitches, ayy. See, all of my niggas delicious, ayy. They fuck with me cause I'm in business, ayy.
I don't like the fucking
the mix.
The low end, man, was killing the whole mix.
So what was it? Because I was hearing that it was like there was a part, maybe it was the bass that was like fucking. It looked like it was clipping. So what was that?
Yeah, it was definitely
the
bass. So the bass was either compressed too much in a multi-band compressor, or it was EQ'd too high. So when it hits, it's fucking distorting.
Mm-hmm.
And he might have used a little bit of distortion for color, which I know he used on the kick drum, which was kind of cool because that sounded okay when it was by itself without the bass.
Mm-hmm.
But then when the bass came in, also clashing with the low end of the kick, it just distorted all over the place, which then distorted the vocals which then distorted the rest of the track.
That's not.
But once it stopped, it was like,
sounded alright. But
yeah, once it stopped, it was like, all right. Everything is mixed well. It sounded good.
That's what I'm saying. It sounded alright as soon as you turn it up, but it's like you.
Did we play
it? Yeah, everything.
Oh yeah,
we just played it. That's tone.
I'm looking at the picture.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
it doesn't look like the nigga. But yeah, so I'm gonna give that a hashtag L. What I will
I'll
say,
give it
Bubba,
a L because
as I just would work on that mix, man. Like he said, man,
crucial, man.
Work on that low end, man, because from a marketing standpoint, obviously, like from a marketing standpoint, you always want to look at a great, like, especially if you're marketing music. You always have a producer like that you go to, your go-to guys. Like, having fucking a doctor. No doctor is going to be like, obviously there's doctors that's more successful than others, but you know what I'm saying, for the most part you learn the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You do the shit different. So if I have one great producer, I don't need to fucking go talk to 100 different other fucking good producers to you know what I'm saying? I just take the word from the producer that you have, and you know what I'm saying, you take that and then you start to look at, okay, well, the market. Now, the people that you're gonna want to sell that to is gonna want to be in a loud area, is gonna want to bump that loud. Now, when you do that, you can fuck up your speakers doing that, and that also could just mess up the volume of the track. Not like the volume as in like, the way, like the loudness of it, but the volume as far as the content within the song.
Definitely,
it's not gonna make like that. That you put that in a closed environment, and you're gonna hear all that echoing, because you gotta understand sound waves travel. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's one of the reasons why when you have music like that and you have these audio waves. You know what I'm saying? You got a great producer, you know what I'm saying? Even a really good producer understands audio waves. Understand that when you put out a track and you talk about having a fullness of the track, you don't want it to like spread, because it's already going to have a natural spread.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good track once that
it's mixed right. That's what I'm saying. Once you give it a great mix, or just tone it up. I definitely, you know what I'm saying, the young kids definitely going to want to turn up to it, but you got to give them something to turn up to, brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to definitely get at a hashtag though.
Who we got, my man? Slim Dollars.
Slim Dollars.
Mr.
Is this still a skip?
Breaking News. Nah,
okay.
we good. That one never came through, man. I don't know what happened, and they never posted in the chat that it was.
I don't even know where he was. He wasn't in.
I'm assuming they did put the skip and then left the fucking.
Yeah, but it wasn't on YouTube. He didn't post on. He didn't say nothing on. So if he was on YouTube, he never said nothing. And then,
it didn't. And it didn't. Come
and then if it came through on Facebook, I didn't see where he sent it from, so I don't really know. So yeah, man, send that. You know what I'm saying? If you hearing this, man.
It was. Let me check real quick which one it was.
Yeah, see which one, man.
It was the lyrical. CEAINT.
Look like it's from overseas.
The song was
too,
called "Oh Lord." So I don't know. That one didn't come through, man, and I don't know. So I got this one, Slim Dollars, Mr. Breaking News.
I like the album art, man. Whoever did your album art, man.
Yeah, this is dope.
I want to pick their brain, man.
G-Town,
I like that.
Mr. Breaking News said he caught a major case. Task force on my ass, they think I'm moving weight. Got me looking like a murderer, that shit I heard of. Never snitch, I'm solid, some you pussies never heard of. Mr. Breaking News said he caught a major case. Task force on my ass, they think I'm moving weight. Got me looking like a murderer, that shit I heard of. Never snitch, I'm solid, some you pussies never heard of. Say I caught a body, never caught a body. Distribution charges on my life, I never knock nobody. You know the streets talking, I ignore, proceed with caution. Pistol on my hip, gon' up it if you niggas cross me. All my life been taking losses, devil get up off me. Back against the wall, no I won't fall, that's what the people wantin'. Yeah, so many didn't cost me, never thought I'd depend on nobody. God brought me down real proper, gave me the real, now I need somebody. Mr. Breaking News said he caught a major case. Task force on my ass, they think I'm moving weight. Got me looking like a murderer, that shit I heard of. Never snitch, I'm solid, some you pussies never heard of. Mr. Breaking News said he caught a major case. Task force on my ass, they think I'm moving weight. Got me looking like a murderer, that shit I heard of. Never snitch, I'm solid, some you pussies never heard of. These niggas be poppin' that shit, big gang, we poppin' little bitch. Never snitch, I'm solid as a brick, got it on me, you can try me little bitch. These niggas be capping, these niggas be acting when they see me as dap. Thought I told on your man's name, view me what's baggy, yeah, I'm all about that action. Media accused me of a killer, say I'm a big time dealer. Lost it all down on my dick, I'll never outpour a nigga. Hold my own, still innocent, but if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. These niggas out here stacking nines, I can never go against none of mine. Mr. Breaking News said he caught a major case. Task force on my ass, they think I'm moving weight. Got me looking like a murderer, that shit I heard of. Never snitch, I'm solid, some you pussies never heard of. Mr. Breaking News said he caught a major case. Task force on my ass, they think I'm moving weight. Got me looking like a murderer, that shit I heard of. Never snitch, I'm solid, some you pussies never heard of.
Slim Dollars, Mr. Breaking News.
And you know why I like this track, right?
I thought it was a dope track.
Like the thing is too is like this thing called new age of marketing, right? Now every successful, like, you know what I'm saying, agency has already transitioned to, you know what I'm saying, the new age or the new level of selling products, not just music. One of those things is having a song that you can put on like shit like TikTok. I know that shit may sound crazy, right? Because you don't really think about it, but that right there, that song from TikTok, you know what I'm saying, could get fucking 250,000 views, could go viral, and that's your song. That's them playing your song. You see what I'm saying?
I think his vocals were a little too much for the song, man. Like mix wise, like he sounded good.
Yeah, he definitely
but
did.
But like it was too loud. The compression wasn't mixing, wasn't blending in the mix well. So you got to make sure you get the compression right with the volume of how you're gonna sit the track inside of the song, your makeup gains, things like that. My go-to for sitting my shit into the mix, man, is the MV2. That's a great plugin, man, because you can do the high end and the low ends at the same time, and it's gonna allow you to sit your shit into the beat, and then you can use a vocal rider, which plays with the volume by itself. You can throw those two both in there. That way you can sit yourself right into the mix. Because, like, after a while, you kind of didn't notice it because your ears kind of got used to it. But as soon as the song came in, I was like, fuck, the vocals the beat sounded good. His vocals weren't shitty quality.
Yeah, because it sounded clean.
It sounded clean. It just wasn't sitting in the song correctly. It should have been.
So to clarify, from, like, I guess in layman's terms, like, I'm gonna try to put it in layman's terms what you said, if I can. Basically, I guess from a standpoint of people who are not producers, right? He's basically saying that the mix was good. However, what he's saying is that the actual vocal, like, you have like a I guess straight narrow line, and he's saying that it wasn't fully on the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like completely out of the line, but it wasn't on the line, and that right there it causes a little bit of distortion, or, you know what I'm saying, as far as, I don't know about distortion, but it causes, you know what I'm saying,
it's just too loud.
Yeah, man. It causes a tick in the air. It's just, you know, and that right there is, like I said, it's not like from a marketing standpoint, I probably still could sell it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like I said, though, I don't want to have, like, you know, always, from a marketing standpoint, you always worry about shit you have no control of. So it's like, if I got a big artist and we bigged him up, and now he has to go on tour, I don't want his mix to be compared, because this is what happens. Live, he goes on, and then the next artist goes on, and then guess what happens? They look, oh, well, damn, I can definitely hear the mix. I can definitely hear the difference between the mix. You don't want that shit, man, because you might be a better artist than him, but he's gonna get more notoriety that night because his shit sounded better than yours. So just get that, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind. And, you know what I'm saying, just understand that when you're making music, it's always subjective to where you want to, you know, where you ultimately feel like this song is going to play at, you know, and just work within that. I'm not saying just go have a fucking terrible mix, but, you know.
Yo, big ups to everybody that's been in the motherfucking shit. Big ups to everybody that's
in the shit.
In the motherfucking room with us listening to the motherfucking
shit with toilet
music.
paper?
Big ups to everybody. Hopefully you got enough toilet paper. Big ups to everybody in this motherfucker sending music.
Yeah, man. The thing is like, you know, and I like this show because you could be taking this shit and watching this show.
You could be.
I can almost guarantee that somebody's on the toilet watching this.
I got a video, man.
Play the motherfucking video.
Mississippi Boy, Bo Banks, featuring Mac Thug.
Say that fast.
Can't. I don't even want to say it again slow.
Hey.
Mississippi by... Oh.
What do you thought? By was an artist?
I should have just went Bo Banks featuring Mac Thug T, Mississippi. I should have said that.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing.
I don't know, man.
Looks like a video, so I'm gonna go.
It's definitely a video.
I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna bet this.
Mo call me Mo Diddy, Wild Willie. I am from my Mississippi. I'm the coolest motherfucker you ever gonna think. You better talk to me. I don't rap, but I talk shit. I talk bad. Yeah, hey, tell me I dance. I drink low. Especially goddamn you let me travel all day. Boy, I sure don't travel all day, man. Well, you better tell them women I do
right here for all my Mississippi folks, you know. It's been a long time since we heard something for the city, you know what I'm talking about, for the town, for the state, baby, let's go. Hey. Come on, Mississippi, come on, throw them more. Throw them fucking M's up, come on, throw them more. Let's go. Come on, Mississippi, come on, throw them more. Throw them fucking M's up, come on, throw them more. You see, I'm from Mississippi, I'ma throw them up. See, I'ma throw them M's up like I don't give a fuck. You see, I'm from Mississippi, I'ma throw them up. You see, I'ma throw them M's up like
Mississippi, where my country boy who fucking with me. Now put the M's up in the bitch face and tell them ho slide and make space. When we hide bodies and they never find them shits. On to the next case. I fuck with gorillas and cutthroat killers. My niggas shoot 31, no Reggie Miller. The extra was thunder, what making the thriller. Gonna be the big track on my kin for the thriller. Real country shit, we run the south. Slaughter, green with shit in your mouth. Can't forget Claude, can't forget Rude, but them niggas keeping it working the drop. Everyone else ain't gotta explain. If you wanna sit in your shit off the chain, the Delta raised me, nigga. Just cause I left out the hood don't mean I'ma change. I'm always gonna stay 10-toe. My shit go hard, wood flow. I'm trying to reach you new levels, stay positive, stay focused, cause that shit gon' open the door. I'm trying to reach you new levels, stay positive, stay focused, cause that shit gon' open the door. Yeah.
Come on, Mississippi, gon' throw 'em up. Throw them fucking M's up, gon' throw 'em up. Come on, Mississippi, gon' throw 'em up. Throw them fucking M's up, gon' throw 'em up. You see, I'm from Mississippi, I'ma throw 'em up. You see, I'ma throw them M's up like I don't give a fuck. You see, I'm from Mississippi, I'ma throw 'em up. You see, I'ma throw them M's up like I don't give a fuck. Cause you know Mississippi niggas ain't scared of nothing. Country is fuck you if you don't like it. Mississippi niggas, country for life. Country for life, country till I die.
Bitch, I'm from the M to the I to the S, the S to I, double S out to the PP, out till I die. Many people I was want to try to be the man, but the boy can't even hold the pie. I'ma take some, and erase some. Kill a motherfucker if you shake some. Blast that leg quick and fast and kids. If you fall, you can bitch out to break some. I don't mean no harm, bitch, you better get back for the minute, man. Jack did it ass seductive. Trick up on your easy, weird type of this, bitch, run your mouth. Chick, I might say fuck it. Kill a nigga on the spot with a Glock, it's allowed to block and book up. More shots on the ass and mask, whip flat, be the last of the bad, the last chance he had or not. Any nigga wanna run up a gun up a get lit, copy country folks. Some people say I'm labels crazy, but I'ma tell you the truth. It's all the blunt we smoke. Blunt my doors up, keep your pose up, let the soldier be the clothes for this rap shit. Bust a cat quick, put him on the map with gun that clap, please make a nigga nap shit.
Come on, Mississippi, gon' throw 'em up. Throw them fucking M's up, gon' throw 'em up. Let's go. Come on, Mississippi, gon' throw 'em up. Throw them fucking M's up, gon' throw 'em up. You see, I'm from Mississippi, I'ma throw 'em up. You see, I'ma throw them M's up like I don't give a fuck. You see, I'm from Mississippi, I'ma throw 'em up. You see, I'ma throw them M's up like I don't give a fuck. Cause you know Mississippi niggas ain't scared of nothing. Country is fuck you if you don't like it. Mississippi niggas, country for life. Country for life, country till I die.
You know what, man? I like it. I don't really feel the hook that much. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel the hook too much. I do like the second verse and the third verse.
I like the second verse. That's the only verse
second
I like.
was the best to me.
The second verse kind of made me want to listen to the third verse, but then the third verse kind of lost me.
The hook was mixed the best to me. It didn't have that kind of walkie-talkie kind of telephone sound to it. I felt like
I don't understand why artists like that sound so much.
No, it's not. It's just a mistaken EQ because people think that right around the 2K range somewhere is where male voices tend to sound crisper almost. But if you don't pay it, if you're not careful, and where you're lifting those points on the EQ, if you lift them over to the left too much, then you're gonna start to get that fucking sound of the of the fucking telephone shit, and it's too much, and people think it's clarity, but at the same time, it's not. It just makes, cause kind of like the vocals from the second verse to the second verse sounded the same, cause they both had that fucking frequency in there. But when the fucking hook came in, that didn't have those frequencies. So I don't know if it was mixed by two people, maybe two different people that knew, like, don't put those frequencies there. And the vocals on the second verse third verse were really high. The second verse was a little lower, and then the hook was sitting in the mix just right. And then I just wasn't really feeling the first. So I got a hashtag in between it, man, because there was too many things I didn't like, and then there was a lot of things that I kind of did like at the same time.
I'm gonna give it a hashtag kill. Here's why though, like, sorry about that, but when it comes to trying to sell the track, like, there's too many inconsistencies. And on top of that, like, I understand it's a country flow, but like that's not, like, you know what I'm saying, the second verse to me, like, if he was able to incorporate that between like, that probably would have been a better song. As far as I would have gave me, the only reason why I gave it a kill is because it was the first verse was too similar to the third and didn't really have the energy that you would need and that you think about when you think about a country track. You know what I'm saying? You don't, I don't like, and the thing is, what's crazy is like, obviously you like the down south music. Down south music does sell. I mean, for me personally, I feel like it's dying down. I feel like there's a balance within music that's happening where it doesn't matter where it's like from the south or the east, as long as you got good music, it doesn't really matter where you come from. So I would say that, you know, from a down south standpoint, I feel like even people that's from down south would choose to listen to a different track. You know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't it doesn't stand out. And like I said, if you have a genre of music and you're always just gonna be you know, stuck in that loop, you're gonna have to do something that others haven't done. And the second verse showed that you understood that, but then you put the third verse and it still was kind of like, all right, well, I could tell you guys are cool and nobody's gonna know. I could almost tell that, you know, you guys wasn't thinking about how you was gonna sell it prior to recording it. And that right there could be an issue simply because that right there is, like I said, this is the first time me listening to you. Imagine it's gonna be somebody else listening who's not from down south.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like, exactly. Like, if I'm from Mass, I'm not buying that track.
Definitely not.
Because I'm not putting up for no. I don't know the area. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Nah, I know Mississippi. Listen, I know Mississippi.
I
know Mississippi well. It's right next to Tennessee.
I'm not.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, but you got me, and I know. I know
like
the area.
I love Southern music though. I love the down south feel to rap, man. I do like it when it's done correctly.
When it's done correctly. And the thing is, you got to understand what market you coming in. People that's from the south, they not marketing, like, especially like people like Luda and like people who's from the south, they're not marketing those down gutter butter country songs on the fucking East Coast. Why? Because they know that's the shit we listen to.
It takes a while to get up here.
It definitely does. And the thing is, the reason why it takes a while is because it takes a while for those southern rappers to understand that East Coast really is the pendulum for success when it comes down to the fan base. There's a lot of fan base on the East Coast, and the reason why I say that is because, you know, you can be successful down south, but if you really want to make it totally in the game, you have to come East Coast. East Coast rappers don't necessarily have to go down south in order to become that big iconic artist. I don't necessarily need to go down south, but if you down south, you want to become that you want to become that it, you need to come up here.
I got QDH the Kid quarantine vibes. Damn.
Yeah.
Put all the damn.
It's the kid, my nigga.
I roll up and smoke.
Yeah.
Right now.
Blowing up some cookies and it got me higher. Rolling up in backwoods, playing in the backwoods. Zooming from the backwoods, I think I'm flyer. I know I'm higher. Rolling up some cookies and it got me higher. Rolling up in backwoods, playing in the backwoods. Zooming from the backwoods, I think I'm flyer. Is you fly to me? You ain't fly to me. I'm hiding you. Can you I mean G? I want the Mac to come through. What you gon' do? Yeah. All the doobies out my ashtray. I done rolled it up in one bag, yeah. And I done highlight all day. My bamboo got me faded. I'm wasted. I'ma get high as I'm on a studio spaceship. You know shorty got good brain and I get faceless. Calling your manager, you ain't gon' make it the dirt shit. If I got strings, I pluck. Getting money is a must. Every dollar is a plug. For me and my shit, I'm gon' bust ya. No cap, nigga. Yeah. The rest of 2020. Blowing up some cookies and it got me higher. Rolling up in backwoods, playing in the backwoods. Zooming from the backwoods, I think I'm flyer. I know I'm higher. Rolling up some cookies and it got me higher. Rolling up in backwoods, playing in the backwoods. Zooming from the backwoods, I think I'm flyer. Is you fly to me? You ain't fly to me. I'm hiding you. Can you I mean G? Roll up and smoke, nigga. Good vibes, quarantine vibes. QDH that is. Hide to me, you ain't fly to me. I'm hiding you, yeah. Roll up and smoke, nigga. Peace, nigga. Shout out to all y'all niggas out here getting it, grinding, doing what y'all supposed to do. Get in the house at 9 o'clock, man. Don't fuck with the police. Quarantine vibes. It's a kid, my nigga.
I like that song, man. I like this song. First, real quick though, before I get into it, Justin, we did play that song, man. Backburn, absolutely did,
Justin
brother.
Gems. I think that's on. That has to be YouTube, bro. That's the YouTube
I
chat.
played it.
Yeah, look, boom. You go.
He's
that's
YouTube.
The YouTube chat. That's
my
why.
bad. My bad. Yeah. That's why. We did play it, man. Did you leave and come back?
I think you did, bro.
I definitely.
I think you did. The good thing about this is you can always go back.
Yeah, you can go back.
Always
and check,
go back
dude.
and check.
I
Even right now,
it,
it just won't be live, but you can always go because I do that sometimes too. You're watching somebody's live, they say some dumb shit, so I'm like, let me go back and see what the fuck he really said with his dumb ass. Do that shit a lot, even with my own streams.
I thought that shit was super dope, man. I just think that
it's an R&B mix, so it got to be a little tighter.
Not tighter. I just think that the vocals were compressed so harshly that it kind of stuck them out too much, and I feel like those have to be softer because it's the R&B type vibe.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to pillow out your R&B sound. You want
R&B. There is no room for error.
Sound so hard.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, cause the thing is, when you listen to R&B, you're not trying to listen to the hardness of it. I listen to R&B so I can feel the softness of it.
And I want the vocals to sound like
R&B-ish.
soft.
I want them. Let's just be real. I want them to sound R&B-ish. However you want to say soft,
mix-wise, I'm talking about.
Yes, I want it to be
so punchy.
R&B-ish, which
it
means
was a fire song.
It was definitely a fire song. I'm not gonna say that it wouldn't sell. Even if you put it on a platform, I don't think that it wouldn't sell. But what I am gonna say is, like I said before, you don't want to worry about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're playing it, because that right there, we already know that's the type of shit that females are gonna listen to in the confines of their own home or in the car or you live. And that's definitely a good radio song. That's definitely something that when I think of the radio, I think of a song like that. Yeah,
absolutely. And then you're home chilling by yourself now, quarantine.
That's what I'm saying.
Ah, shit.
And then and the thing is, like, the thing is, like, when you making R&B music, right? You make R&B music for the grown and sexy, right? So the grown and sexy, most of them, have jobs like, CNA type of jobs where, when they do get time to turn up. You know what I'm saying? They like to get that time to turn up, and usually that's like toward the nighttime and shit like that. Especially now, you know what I'm saying? With all the shit going on. Get a glass of wine, you may get your little side piece or, your hubby or whoever you got at the moment, and then you can, put this track on. Like, when I walk in the house, right, and you know what I'm saying, or my grown and sexy female, I expect to hear music like this going. I'm walking out.
Wow, you leaving?
Smooth out. I don't like these vibes.
You leaving, are you walking out or you jumping out the window?
It depends. If the window's open, listen, there's no possibility that we're going to go unturned. And you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
I got another.
That's the reason why we don't got no mood around here.
Bitch.
No mood to
Prime.
Wait.
Hold on, let me do this because it's always different once we go this.
There we
go.
No
Mood 2 featuring Solo. Prime the CEO.
Yeah. Album art is a little different.
I dig it.
Yeah, I'm digging it. Like the moon in the back. Call them Jedis. What do you call them, people?
I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars fan.
Let's get it.
27 hearts beat.
They said I won't deliver, huh? How the fuck they figure, huh? Serving niggas early, now bitch, what you want for dinner, huh? Oh, I'm not a killer, huh? No, I won't get bigger, huh? What I gotta do to make you realize I'm the nigga? Gotta show 'em I'm a piece. Time to turn up the heat. Doesn't matter what I'm writing, every song I'ma eat. Bon appetit, picking bones on my teeth. Shit, they thought I was a baller, I done hung up the kiss. I'm on the phone, bitch. Leave me alone, bitch. You ain't sucking, you ain't fucking, then go home, bitch. Hey, I'm gone, bitch. You on your own, bitch. She like, why you acting childish? Cause I'm gone, bitch. Come on, bitch. Oh no, this is the beginning. I'm nowhere close to finish. They tell me you a soldier, they don't bitch. I'm the lieutenant. I'm a don, I'm a menace. Come line up and get it. Oh, now you wanna know me? No, I'm on your business. I been stepping out that Friday, I get jiggy with it. When you catch me in Miami, I get iggy with it. Got him looking at me crazy like he really did it. When I fuck her, I'm a bad boy. It's like diddy, litty. Why you pressing by the nigga? That shit lame, bro. Shit, I'm out here getting money, do the same, bro. That's my side bitch. That's your main hoe. Oh shit, you can have her, do your thing, bro. No shame, bro.
I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood. Today is one of the worst days that I've had in a long time. I'm not in the mood to play with anybody.
She say this dick too much, I told her suck it up. Too much money on my mind, no time for loving her. I can't trust you with the back, you probably fuck it up. I don't like you, you a bitch, yeah, that sums it up. Man, you can't compare with the truth, Ric Flair with the whoop. Man, I'm down for whatever and I don't care against who. Ain't nobody in the mood. Hold on, my mom called me.
To refuse charges, press.
I bet they don't, I seen they don't concrete. I rose to feed my foes, can't seem to slow down. Those who oppose, come get your dose. Yes, it's the O's, you weak it shows. I roll and blow down, going off patrol. She hit my phone, I'm all alone. She drop her clothes, I bone and peel out. I mind my own, you hide, I roam at highs and lows. But I'm composed, no smoke to go around. Find me in our prime, they won't catch me lacking. Yet I'm still the same, times have changed, I haven't. I just disattach, can't go tit for tat with everything they say sounds so symptomatic. Yes, I speak in code with the bros who asking. They see what I'm saying like it's closing caption. Sick as sick can get when I spit shit nasty. Make the fence and cash, had that gross reaction. Noses in my biz, I'm more pissed than I ever been. Don't get on my list, you wear bridge, quick white you ahead. Lay that shit to rest, you upset, I don't give a damn. Coming for your neck, I'm a thread, better cancel plans. Hop up out the bed at your best, bitch, I'm still the man. We get kinda hectic, but your girlfriend, I still scheduling it. You ain't headed in the same direction that I'm headed in. I just send a message to them, don't get what they understand.
Good day, sir.
I'm the CEO, no mood to.
You're an inhuman monster. I said good day.
Alright, let me say something. That song, right? That song's dope. Beat was fucking dope. Dude was rapping dope. Shit was ill. The only thing I am gonna say about the mix, bro, the mix was so dope, right? To a point. It was contained well. The master was good to where it was like loud to the point where it's like if you go any louder, it's gonna be fucked, but it's at the point where it isn't and it's loud and still sounds good. And then the thing that made it over the top too loud to me was the sibilance, bro. You gotta watch that. The S's and the TS sounds, the S's. Two ways I would try it, because it either could... I would say it's the vocals. So usually it's usually sometimes it's within a whole. You can tell if it's the whole track, because if it was the whole track, there would be different instruments that would also sound like that, plus the vocals. This one was just the vocals. So I would go in there and maybe you can do it one or two. You can do it two ways. You can either open up the EQ the way you had it, which the EQs on the songs were really dope, and you can nick out. You can nick out from the high end. Put a low pass real quick, nick it out. Go in a real little bit, but you got to be careful because it could give you that that radio kind of walkie-talkie sound we were talking about. If you do it too much, so we got to be careful with that. Or you can just go ahead and put a light de-esser on it and see if that catches it a little bit. Maybe not too much. I wouldn't go ahead and slam a de-esser on it. It doesn't need it very badly, but just enough to catch. You can play with the knobs on a little motherfucking de-esser and fucking do that, and that shit will be super duper perfect, man. I'm a hashtag ill that track all day.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a hashtag ill, man. I mean, it's current. You know what I'm saying? The young kids is gonna like it. You know, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a demographic where it's kind of in between. You know, I'm in the demographic of I can date your mom or I can date your daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it gets to that point where it's like having that.
How old's your daughter?
The daughter has to be at least 21.
Okay, just making sure, because you could have dug yourself a deep hole there.
Unless, 18 is permittable.
Your daughter was like 9.
Come on, you shouldn't even be thinking that. You shouldn't even be thinking that. I mean, you know I'm a grown ass man.
I'm just trying to save you from jail time. I'm just saying.
You never put me in no goddamn jail.
I'm just trying to help you out.
What you go rat to the fence? Yo, you gotta check what he said. Check what he said. Check what he said.
Hey, check him out. Make sure the age.
Speaking of that, do you really think this nigga? I said Tech 9.
Oh, look at the same.
Do you really think Tekashi? Do you really think that motherfucker? Do you really think he changed his fucking Instagram? I don't think he did.
Yeah.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I don't think the first thing he got out. Yeah, you can check. I don't follow him. I didn't even know he even had an Instagram. I mean, I'm pretty sure he did have an Instagram, but I wasn't sure.
I don't follow him either, but I can.
But yeah, even before the snitching. But the thing is like, you know, I'm not here to tell, because obviously I don't agree with the whole shit. But if he really changed his shit,
look.
But my whole thing is like, he only has is that I don't even know if that's real though, because it's not verified though.
It was.
That's
when
the
I
thing.
Just checked it up.
Yeah, let me see. Because if it's not verified, he should have way more than 200 and something thousand. He had fucking tens of. Even though, you lose followers, I understand that. But from the people, the consensus of what they were saying, I'm not saying it's a fake one, but I don't know.
No, I think that one is fake.
I don't know if it's. I'm just saying. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's not right.
I don't know. Because he would be verified. There's no way he wouldn't be verified. You're gonna verify him. And that's the thing. Like, what would he even? I don't even know if he like. I don't know.
even know like what his fucking even thing.
I don't even know what he would be. What he would be. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing.
There he is. Yep. Look, verified.
Hey, that's the verified one. If it's verified one, that's the one that's real. Check that one.
15 million.
This is 15 million. That's him. That's him.
Same picture.
That's him. That's most. See what happened was the other person took that
picture to the rat.
He's trolling already.
He's
already
sitting
trolling.
in the motherfucking rat.
You really
trap.
think he's out? Like because
yeah, he's out.
I don't know. The only reason why I say that is because I didn't see it. I didn't see him. Most people, when you see them come out,
he probably ain't.
You got a picture,
right now.
But why would you change your fucking shit? Come on, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing is like this. Me being from a marketing person, man, marketing background, I know how to paint the narrative.
That's genius.
And I feel like if a person, it would be, you know what I'm saying? But it would be perfect if he wasn't the one. Because I honestly don't feel as though he would, like, when you talk about fucking PR people, listen, I would say look at what he did. Not on the trolling shit, not the snitching shit, but understand, look at the interest that he garnered. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, man, marketability fucking matters, bro. It really does, bro.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of business. Business is 80% of your rap career. You're only gonna be doing music 20% of the time, if that. Especially if you're a good you a good artist. You're not gonna have time to be recording all the time. You're gonna be on tour, doing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you try to make time in between, but you know what I'm saying.
This is why he gives.
And that's what it is. What it is.
No fucks given. Bugs DK.
No, talking about.
DJ Kid, this a hit for sure.
I'm through, got me in the zone, you know. Fly zone for the fake, yeah. Move like Pablo and get those braids gone. Fuck the pole, they want us dead and gone. I'm through, got me in the zone, you know. Fly zone for the fake, yeah. Move like Pablo and get those braids gone. Fuck the pole, they want us dead and gone, you know. Break no cause in hell, yeah. The reason I need bail, yeah. And weapon I keep nail, yeah. You try me, I click it like nails, yeah. You both moving slow like snails, man. Won't make it to help you, yeah. They gotta make them scare you, yeah. They see you on your deathbed, yeah. It's a horror from this demon on my hip. Going forward, or you're sleeping, I can't risk. Let you go, let you get away now, yeah. I'm not sober, no feelings when the shots off. Knock a nigga top off. Better hope we don't know where you at. Burn the whole block up. No feelings when the shots off. Knock a nigga top off. Better hope we don't know where you at. Burn the whole block up. I'm through, got me in the zone, you know. Fly zone for the fake, yeah. Move like Pablo and get those braids gone. Fuck the pole, they want us dead and gone. I'm through, got me in the zone, you know. Fly zone for the fake, yeah. Move like Pablo and get those braids gone. Fuck the pole, they want us dead and gone.
Okay, we right back on your ass. I never gave a fuck. Them niggas talking war. Well, tell them boys it's up. I be smoking presidential while my bitches counting up. Police banging on my window. We gon' turn the music up. Turn this lights out like a switch. Fuck a police and a snitch. It's a party, come get lit. You better get a fuck your chick. I was young and wildin' out. Really had no fucks to give. Now I'm places you can't go. This is how I really live.
A bussin' off the Marlin. Boy, she down me.
Around it with Cali. Keep me roundin'. I'm wildin'. They say you childish. Don't tell me growlin'. I'm violent. Any challenge, I break the balance.
I'm through, got me in the zone, you know. Fly zone for the fake, yeah. Move like Pablo and get those braids gone. Fuck the pole, they want us dead and gone. I'm through, got me in the zone, you know. Fly zone for the fake, yeah. Move like Pablo and get those braids gone. Fuck the pole, they want us dead and gone, you know.
No fucks given. Official rollers. The vocals were like super pushed, bro. They were distorting. the fucking beat was mixed really well. But then vocals
honestly,
would
like, and I'm not saying that I don't hear crap beats, because I do. But honestly, like, if you a person who makes beats are very intricate. So like for the even like amateurs, even like, you know what I'm saying, even like unless you're like an amateur, like I haven't heard a beat like even like on some YouTube shit that I feel like, oh my god, this nigga can't fucking mix. So like, you know what I'm saying, like
I've done that to myself. I've mixed beats awfully.
Yeah, but did you publish them? No, that's what I'm saying. Like majority of the time, if you know how to make beats, the shit that he's saying shouldn't be new to you. Like unless you're like I said, unless you're like an amateur and shit, like you just started. But the majority of the time, if you made beats, you know what I'm saying, like you can be able to catch your trial and error. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's certain like schemes that I didn't came up with that I was like, nah, that strategy's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That strategy's not gonna work. So you know what I'm saying? Like I know that I didn't bring that shit to a client or bring that shit to my own product. Like, all right, let's just see. No, you know what I'm saying? It's good to experiment, but with certain shit. And I feel like, you know, that track right there was like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those tracks that would be fucking great live. I can hear that shit live, and I feel like that shit be fucking great. Like if you know what I'm saying? Like if the, you know, obviously you fix the shit that you need to fix as far as within the vocals, because the beat in itself we know is not gonna clip. We know that for a fact. You see what I'm saying? The beat is straight. We know the beat's not gonna clip. Now it's just the fact of the matter is when you're playing it loud, you don't want the beat to drown out your motherfucking vocals. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a no.
Putting your vocals up and trying to match it with the beat is hard. That's why people have a hard time in mixing.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Easy task.
Yes, but you also gotta know what you're looking for.
That was too much compression. If you compress too much, and you take your makeup gain and you lift your volume so you can hear it, because sometimes, not sometimes, but all the time, compressors take down volume, so you have to make up that volume. So then you make it up with the makeup gain. But now if you start smashing the compressor harder, what happens after a while is you're gonna fucking do this, and then you're gonna do this.
Don't do that, man.
No, it's not even that. Your compressors, might want to do it.
I was gonna say, yeah, but you're gonna have to yell at it, nigga. You're not gonna be yelling.
I was gonna try
to
fucking smash my compressors.
Yeah, but you can't, because you'd have to still talk loud.
If you put the compressors too much, it's gonna distort.
Unless you
you
might have been able to hear that.
I got them right now, but they're fucking. Be careful with the compressors.
Just be careful, man.
Louder doesn't always necessarily mean better,
It never does. It never does. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm saying it. Loud never just makes it completely better. Fuck out of here. Definitely doesn't. And you know what I'm saying? And like I said, like showing is proven. You see what I'm saying? A lot of the times you don't need to see things in order to prove it. I don't need to see the fucking tree in the forest that, you know what I'm saying, the fall to know that the tree was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it really boils down to it, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta go with what works. And you got to understand that when you're talking about mixing, you know what I'm saying, like there's different levels of mixes. Like there's great mixes, there's like subpar mixes, you know, and it's not easy. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's like as far like just being in the rap game or being in the entertainment game is not easy, because once you have your product, you have to get it out there. That's like a whole nother journey in itself. So it's like you got to, you know what I'm saying, get your ducks in a row, man.
Quack. But I want to thank every motherfucking body for coming through, everybody for sending music, anybody that fucking was just chilling, people that liked, subscribed, shared, fucking, you guys are the motherfucking greatest. I'm mad happy to people are still getting their badges, man, top following badges.
Yeah, man, shout outs to y'all, man. That. Shout outs to y'all, man.
But that's our 2-hour mark. We do a 2-hour show right now. And like I said, I cannot thank our motherfucking people enough, man, because they're getting us to where, the show is just like, becoming such a fucking great thing for artists.
For like the artist is concerned, right? You being able to share this to and I can't stress this enough, right? Because when you're talking about promotion, you always like to have efficiency.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, I love everybody that shared and stuff like that. All I would say is try to share it to groups that pertain to the content at hand.
People that need help. You know what I'm saying?
So put it in an artist groups and I'm not saying that you can't put it in whatever group you want, but if you put it in like a cooking group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People are not really going to watch it.
We got the
whole
Telegram
point
too,
is for
guys.
y'all so that people can hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? People who are not artists.
Telegram.
Yeah.
Download Telegram. Look for Fame Radio. We're all in the group chat. That way we can talk about mixing if you need help with mixing. I'm on there. There's other artists on there. Beat makers on there. Share your shit. It just keeps going. You know what I'm saying? And I like to thank every motherfucking body for coming. This has been Fame Radio. I'm your